Time is the enemy, the past, it threatens the fastest weapon. You wouldn't make it past a second, and that's the question. Play it brash and reckless, or choose a cautious solution you thought was prudent. In any sepulcher, pulchritude will become the putrid. It's that wealth that I'm pursuing. No mountain too steep or dungeon too deep to send expendable marks up to the top of the peak or beneath. They see you bleed, they come like sharks to it, while I swim in that money bin like Carl Barks drew it. So send your national parks druid, I'll send him home in a natural box with a closed top and most of the parts included. Save your breath for a cleric confessor. Death is a lesson and life is a tenured professor. But if you're seeking my official advice, sign on the dotted line, initial it twice.
Hello. I am Tycho Brahe of Penny Arcade and PAX. I am also a Minifest Hereward Drawn, CEO of Acquisitions Incorporated, but today I am Jerry Holkins. I'm here to run a game of Dungeons and Dragons for my friends to my right, Dragonborn Narcissist, Dinar Blitzen.
It's this guy.
Fan favorite.
Number one.
Actually,
To the right of my right, repping the natural world, walnut on grass. That natural vigor.
Dang.
I'll sound.
Dang.
A new part got added.
Sure.
To my left, not your grandma's grandma, except for those rare cases in which she is your grandma's grandma. It does happen from time to time. Rosie Biesinger.
Yeah, look at that butter.
Nice. Yep.
Clap for all that.
You always know it's coming.
well,
You're
it's like
always,
a different kind of break each time.
You're always
like, what
you're-
will be today?
You're always on the
Tying a bow?
precipice. You know what I mean?
That was a glow stick.
Yeah.
To the left of my left, emerging as though from a mist shroud and bedecked in C-Team merchandise.
Oh, this?
Oh, hang on.
Ho, ho, ho.
This perhaps?
That beloved sigil, Cthulhu Draub.
Yay. I
What
don't break
is
it.
that move?
I don't break it. I'll leave it intact for next time.
Yeah, exactly.
Put it back on the shelf. Dust it off. Put it back on the shelf.
You've heard about the shelf?
Yeah, I feel like
Off on the shelf.
No.
It's
I'm gonna go
a
with there.
fist on.
Nope.
No.
Relax.
listen, I need to seize the reins, obviously. Like I said before, I'm the person that I said, and those are all those people. When last we saw our heroes, they had entered the notoriously xenophobic Dragonborn enclave of Scala. Initially looking to be a kind of massive gray dragon in the distant mist. As they approached, they could see that the city itself was fashioned from the edge of a mountain in a series of discrete tiers. The tiers rising toward a mountain peak, the entire dragon looking as though it has its face turned away from the wider human world. Lots of stuff occurred. They tried to get into see Princess Sorsha of Scala, mother of Acq. At any rate, that is what fans have referred to her as. They were not able to. It turns out that you can't just see a princess whenever you want to, especially if it's late. It doesn't work out that way.
Even when summoned, yeah.
There's no app. You know, this is before that. So in an attempt to sort of, wait the night out, some local lodgings, they found themselves at the day's end.
I forgot.
After having seen, what's terrible? I had no idea.
Is there?
I just thought it would be a nice name for an inn.
You're a criminal.
Well,
Yeah.
no, clearly,
Are we getting a sponsorship from this that I don't know?
no, I commit crimes inadvertently.
I love Days Inn
Yeah.
and all of their great amenities.
Oh yeah, continental breakfast,
Yeah. Late checkout if you want.
Free Wi-Fi.
HBO,
Wife.
Yeah.
free Wi-Fi.
Free Wi-Fi.
Maybe at the day's end.
Right next to the Mary Knot.
See, a lot of heat coming from this quarter.
Fast.
The Hilt Inn.
Ooh, yikes. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, because it's like a.
no, I get it.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
Actually, it's kind of heating up. Listen, I gotta stop. Here's how it goes. So,
It's a little bit.
Walnut Dawngrass attempted, in her Weaselian form, Wheezy, detected that another inn nearby was basically being ransacked by the city guard and its occupants hauled out, functionally speaking, in chains. The inn itself in flames, the sign thrown through the window.
And that was the whelp and worm?
That was the whelp and worm. Listen to this cartographer. God damn! We may have to. We may have to move over. We may have to shift you to loremonger. We might have to give you some.
Just saying.
Put you on full time.
Yeah.
So, having returned to the day's end, they met a bard who had pushed in. This bard seemed excited to have found a inn that was not on fire or being ransacked in some other way. Immediately set about adding some musical accompaniment to the evening.
Fretted boards for fetid lords.
This motherfucker!
That's true.
I put this work in, and I assume I'm the only one who knows.
Thanks, Daddy.
But what's happening today? Tell us about
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah, explain that, you precious loremonger.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
You did a good job documenting all these facts.
Whoa!
I'm just trying to compliment
I'm
my
making
friend.
an
I'm
executive
trying to compliment my
decision
friend.
that we move on.
Yes. Now, Dinar Blitzen, ever under the mystic spell of dice and games of chance, found himself in a corner playing dice, specifically vaults, a Dragonborn, perhaps even Skallen game, against a true competitor. He had just discerned that his incredible, indeed unprecedented run of bad luck was in fact the result of super cheats on the part of this cloaked entity. And I know, right? And then the moment you called him out, he suggested that talk of cheating was rich coming from someone who would steal a man's own daughter. It is at this point that he removes the green woolen cloak from his face, and you can see a gleaming, platinum-scaled figure seated before you, eyes glowing with rage. Into the very scales and plates along the mouth, beautiful jeweled rings traveling all along both sides.
What does that mean to
Am
you?
am I attracted to him?
Not particularly. Not particularly. You
Got married.
we're doing it. We're doing it. Womp, womp, womp. Shadow Council, may our labors please you. Your servant, Walnut Donggrass, has provided you a boon. Now,
Rosie has started to bake the cake already. She's very happy.
we have a great recipe.
We have a great recipe.
Now, if you are a subscriber, winner, you get one of these cool-ass boxes from Elderwood Academy.
As a wedding gift.
If not, we got a gift certificate for you. Both cool. Obviously, one of them perhaps cooler. I leave that up to you. So
I'm just joking.
that is the situation we find ourselves in. You have begun to hear voices raised.
Playing the wedding.
There is a slight misplay on the lute by the bard, who almost certainly, as a matter of self-preservation, knows how to read a room, and has made an assessment that the social environment here has become somewhat complex.
So he like switches into a minor key or something?
No,
Or
just
playing
a
yourself
little.
off.
No, just like, but like backing out, but like with a shuffle step, like.
Oh yeah, exactly.
All right.
I shout,
Bard
get him!
Are you still in the
Now Bard Simpson.
I'm actually trying to find out the terms of when that ends.
Oh yeah, you've got
You
your...
may know. I've got the mask of many faces on right now. When is, so I can dispel that, and then when is that? When can I do it again? I can't do it again right away.
It's the ability.
Yeah.
Typically,
What's my cooldown?
well, typically the ability.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, is
I
it?
can look it up.
Yeah, you look it up.
So do I know?
But it did not work. You were basically dragged to the front of the
I
house.
still look like
you
him,
were
but
trying
didn't
to.
do
You were
anything.
trying to be a cool Dragonborn guy, but they sort of know how that works.
Do I know this guy? Do I recognize him in any way?
You have no idea why this person would be this angry.
But he knows me.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Who am I to say?
I don't know.
Have you tried to steal anyone's daughter?
I mean,
I don't remember.
in this campaign?
in real life or in D&D?
So, yeah. All right. Well, I was mad at him for cheating.
Yeah, as I suggested previously, the day's end, if you will, is well stocked. It is a rough place, clearly, and you can tell at the raised voices. Many of the figures that you saw, with with heavy figures under cloaks, they have responded with great interest to that raised voice, and are apparently adopting it. They're adopting a more alert posture.
Where are you? Are both back at the table?
They have a table that is near the door,
Okay.
just in and to the right.
I was, I think, with you because I was betting on your game.
Okay.
And you lost all my money.
I'm closer to the table to your table than I am the booth.
So
You're on an island.
So you're
no, I was
spread
gonna say,
out.
I hadn't even come in.
Oh.
So I came in. I don't.
yeah.
Here's the situation.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't see Cathris. Cathris is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I see someone being very angry at you.
which is not a huge surprise.
And you lost a bunch of money.
Well, like 5 gold. I didn't have much to start with, so
I mean, but
I'm not that upset about it.
My guess is that Rosie
It's-
only bets when she knows she can win.
Yeah.
That's my
Except
suspicion.
in this last
All
case.
right. So, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say that I was gonna hang back. I'm like,
Okay.
I'll let him see what he gets himself into.
All right.
It's a good move.
So, I caught this guy cheating, and he called me a kidnapper, and I don't like this town or these people. So, I give you like a side eye. Like,
Yeah.
Things about to go down.
Yeah.
And then I grab a bottle and I swing it at his head.
Nice.
I don't
like-
play. I don't play.
I don't play either. I don't
Right
like
in
any
his
insult
jeweled
abuse,
face.
so I'm with
Whoa.
you. Yeah.
That's what I do.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This is the best initiative, please.
I'm gonna start a bar fight.
Let me add a
you
little.
are.
Let me add a
Of course
little
you are.
flavor to why the disguise self.
No, I was gonna say, so it's very funny that it's important to note
Oh, yeah.
that the Acquisitions Incorporated die
Oh.
has the AI symbol on the one as a joke, and I just saw it. So
Joke's on you.
All right.
As I rolled a 20. Ah.
also, you may find yourself drawn with some ardor to my delightful initiative trackers made by intense C-Team, Acq Inc., and possibly even Penny Arcade enthusiast Little Clues. So Little Clues, if you were watching,
yum.
Yes.
we are
beautiful.
putting
So
these
sweet.
we are putting these tools to use. So unless you guys can roll lower than a 1, I think this guy's going last.
I could.
You have a -1.
I have a
Yeah,
negative
you
1,
could.
so I could roll a 0.
What is this?
But I didn't. I did roll a 3.
We're all
Hey,
initiating.
doing
is
pretty
that
good.
correct?
Oh, yeah.
19.
12.
I'm 18 for once.
Hey.
And Legati.
You go.
Bar fight. Bar fight.
Legati's gonna come in at a 2. He's gonna relax. Oh, by the way, disguise self. I can inflate my form by like a foot, but I didn't do that, so I just look like a very small dragon. I probably look like a Dragonborn boy.
A little adolescent dragon.
Let me play the game too, guys.
But you still have Legati, and he has not changed.
No, it's true. I'm kind of fudging that I can see.
So, is Legati still going to take actions? I mean, he's got to be your eyes too, right?
oh, it's true.
Yeah, my suspicion.
I may just say no. You hold.
My
buddy.
suspicion is that he's basically going to be your eyes
Yeah, he has to
from now on, because I mean he doesn't.
I guess it is an
He
option.
interacts
It could be like,
primarily
attack.
in a story way.
Yeah.
My suspicion is that you basically need his action to see
No,
things.
you can happily
can
take
pick.
him away for now.
Snake Eyes or 2 damage with that Yonti dagger.
Looks like there was a red one available.
Snake eyes.
Okay.
All right, hey, Walnut Dawngrass.
I want to be the snake.
You have entered into a sophisticated. You have entered into a very sophisticated scenario designed to resolve a hierarchical dispute.
And also when you first come in, I scream, "How dare you, sir!" And I hit him with a.
Nice.
That's all he
My
got.
honor has been challenged. Smash.
So coming into this, Walnut really understands the, seeing hearing Dinar always talk about how, Dragonborn are the best or whatever, it's just been super tiresome. But coming to Scala and really understanding the importance of no outsiders allowed, she thinks back to her own enclave.
Oh,
she
sure.
goes, actually, I really get it.
There's a rule.
There's a rule. And she sees Dinar smash him with a bottle, and she goes, and this is probably why they set things on fire. And she is going to just cautiously hang back.
Just chill.
She's looking around for Cthulhu, maybe?
Just pretending not to see what's going on.
Yeah, just like, ooh, who's this asshole?
So there's no.
I'm holding the action.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you don't see a Cthulhu, but you do see a handsome young dragonborn.
Young dragon.
Yeah. You
really
think you think that he like sort of
10.
sort of like a dragonborn quarterly.
Oh, right, like a Dragonborn child with Legati.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with like a sort of a telling beard,
Yeah, so,
which dragonborn
And like
don't
your
have.
hair.
It's a mess.
yeah.
It's a mess. You see Legati like draped like imagine a dark shawl,
Ooh.
right?
You know what though? Hold on a second. Let me take that back a second. I apologize because I would hide him. I would be able to hide him within the confines.
Is that
of
a snake in your
disguise.
pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
It's just that's what it looks like. You see this
Not a
dragonborn?
snake
Whoa!
with a glass.
What's this about?
Cthulhu Drow.
Let's see here. So what's the scene? By the way, sneak attack. Do we get any good? Any
Oh, yeah.
juice
How
off
much
of that?
damage did I do to him?
Yeah.
Well,
Anything?
we will cover all that under
Did I
your turn.
blind him? I went for the eyes.
Yeah.
In due time.
So my objective is to back you up, basically.
Oh.
But that is, what do I see around the table? Who looks like they're going to back this platinum guy up?
There are 3 figures dressed in similar cloaks, and then but the bodies that these cloaks are draped over are just sides of beef.
Take the diplomacy option.
Boys. Yeah.
Not here. Not this crap town full of jerks. As I say that.
Listen, I'm not. Yeah.
But that was my turn.
That was my
I
turn.
yell and I go, take the diplomacy take the diplomacy option. Whoa, who said that? Whoa.
Oh God. This is like this. Immediately, I regret the disguise because this is not. I really thought muscling my way up there and look at me would have worked.
Well, exactly. How hard could it be?
Would have done something.
Right.
But it didn't work at all. Now that there's weapons out, I don't feel great about it.
Hey, leave him alone.
Hey, I think we should give him the benefit of the doubt.
He looks like an upsetting.
Let's get all the facts first.
Why not?
I think that's what I do.
You have such high charisma.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
You're all
Yeah.
gonna pass.
Yeah.
I start a bar fight and immediately everyone's reaction is like,
I love this.
I'm like, go for it. But then you did it, and I was like,
I was
whoa.
like, what? Bye.
Oh shit!
We're afraid of combat.
Yeah. Okay. So
That's fine. I'll take them all
yeah,
myself.
I think
I'll beat the hell out of
I think
me.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Just
So
withdraw. Okay.
can I? Let's see. I'm gonna try and focus my intent on one of those beef boys.
Yeah.
Behind there.
Sneak behind
And
him.
let's see if I can.
One of those tender men.
Would you allow me to attempt to persuade one of them?
I would
yell that?
No, listen, just because I would love to see it.
Okay.
I'd love to see that happen.
Let's see if I can create dissent. Maybe he'll say, "Well, wait a minute.
That
young
young
man
boy is
isn't
right. Go for the skeeziest one who
Yeah.
might be swayed by a young boy talking to him.
Yeah, who looks like he was the slowest to stand up? He might be the most hesitant. That's who I'm after.
the biggest.
Do they all like jump up at the same time?
Yeah,
Sir, I got
yeah.
a father figure.
They know what's going on. Yeah.
Let's just see what it does.
Are you my dad? Ask him.
Yeah, ask him.
Do you see this face?
Yeah.
You have caused him
There's so much
authentic
data
pain.
here.
He'll be confused.
He is not gonna believe that I'm his child.
All right.
Yeah, but father, I'm here.
I've been looking for you for a whole year, and I finally found you.
Oh, they're okay.
No,
The farm. What of the farm?
I stay in the back, and I try to encourage cooler heads with my with a persuasion if I can. No, boy. It's that 4 again.
It's that beautiful.
I want you to role play trying to persuade people to chill out poorly.
Okay, here we go. Bottle comes down. The three stand up in the back. You start at the ready. You're going for your weapon. The table begins to mill, uncertainly away from it, getting ready for a fight. I am at the back, basically trying to climb up on somebody's shoulder. Just a moment, boys. Let's not be too hasty.
Skittering around to the crowd, trying to get it from each angle.
Ducking in.
Yeah, he's right.
He's got a good idea.
I think it's going to go right now.
Yes, a little awakened mind here and there. That is a good idea, I think, to somebody. So that they're like,
Oh, they hear it in their minds.
Yeah, it's Cthriception.
yeah, we better be careful. I've got somewhere important to be.
What of the farm?
This is beneath me. I'll go home and think about things.
Like it's their own.
They're, you can see just the heads inside these dark cloaks turning to one another, but still focusing on the events of this gaming table.
It's like, God, I miss Deborah.
Yeah, exactly. I should tell her how I feel. Right now, before it's too late.
I must go to her.
This is the night.
Two Dragonborn do stand up and run out.
Yeah.
She doesn't ever in the fight anyway.
It
Yeah.
doesn't work on them. but
No.
somebody.
Here's how it would go. I have to tell them how I feel, and then two of the guards just.
Yes, that happens.
And I'm like, well, some good came out of it. I guess.
Made a beautiful thing.
All right.
Okay.
Rosie
Yeah, added to the confusion of the scene.
Oh, Rosie B. Stinger.
Okay, so
Can you save these young men?
probably not. You give me the little like wink, and I say thumbs up, and you smash the bottle, and I hear you making a ruckus. I don't know if it's you. You came up to the table.
It's pretty clearly my voice. Like,
Okay.
I didn't really do anything there.
Okay.
Yeah. It's, who it is. Oh, and I'm speaking Common. I don't know Draconic.
That's right.
So that's part of why that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I forgot.
Okay, so I know it's
Yeah.
you. In the chaos that has ensued between these two,
Yes.
I think what I would do, Rosie's instinct would be to, as soon as that bottle smashes,
Yeah.
she's going to cast darkness right on the gambling table, which is a 15-foot
It's a
sphere
marble of
dark,
evil
right?
darkness.
Yeah.
Yes.
To cast that, but make a note to, somehow bop you on the shoulder with my staff, which is a way of saying, like, get the fuck out of the darkness.
okay.
But, like, hopefully...
Just try to push him out.
Yeah, trying to cause enough chaos and confusion that we can get the hell out of this inn.
Yeah.
It's like, let me at him. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Is it me now?
You should call his mother a lizard in Draconic.
I will.
don't.
I will if the fight continues, but I think that I would have been down with it if it had just been the one dude, but seeing the 3 beefcakes stand up, I think maybe
And the whole inn get confused?
Yeah,
Okay.
fighting
Yeah.
outside our weight class, yeah.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, exactly. So you bring this empty bottle that had been sitting on the table, just straight down over the nostril ridge of this platinum dragonborn, and there's no the facial expression doesn't change at all.
Okay.
It's like this. It seems like someone who either does this for fun,
Yeah.
or has a lot of experience being struck directly in the face.
Does he smile at all?
No.
No change.
No.
But then the two halves
No.
of his body fall apart.
Exactly. And then there's a person inside that's offering you car insurance.
Yeah. I get behind him. I say, "Sorry, kid. No offense. Step. Teleport over there. Senpai."
That's not how it works.
Anime.
So thanks. So I was like, what is that from? I was like, oh.
Yeah, anime.
So and then immediately after this happens, Rosie B. Stinger, you create a marble of darkness, and then try to adjust him out of this realm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Dinar Blitzen, you are now trapped in absolute, unnatural darkness.
All right. Well, now this adds a wrinkle from what I was gonna do. I guess
Well,
I
you
can.
should have given me a different wink then. I was like, oh, that's the darkness wink.
2 eyes is darkness. I don't want to see anything. After I hit him, and it doesn't affect him, but my arm knows where he is. So I get like a surprise.
You're just gonna
attack
keep
on him.
fighting him?
Yeah, that's what. Look. So I'm gonna.
You should yell at him. You should
He
yell
thinks
at him.
he's lost consciousness though, because
That's
the
what I was
darkness.
going to say. As you yell at him, you're unconscious.
I want to grab him by like the scruff. I guess this would be like 2 actions. But I get like a
just by the edge of the
surprise
cloak?
attack sort of thing. Yeah, like I want to get up in his face, and then I guess I either gotta push him out of the darkness or pull him out of the darkness because I wanted to address the other guys, and I want a draconic entitlement. I want to be like, everybody, cool out. He's cheating. He insulted my honor. This is between me and him. Everyone sit down.
Well, let's figure out.
I don't play these games in this pissant town.
So let's figure out the. So you're going to start by trying to grab him and move him.
Well, yeah. So
Exactly. So what I need from you is a strength athletics check.
Come on, strength.
Use advantage.
don't need
Jesus.
it. When I got a 21.
Ooh.
Here now, but this is a type of roll that is a contested roll, which means that he has the same. So it isn't just like a hit against an armor class. Like he can actively resist being handled in that way,
around, yeah.
right? So you had a 21.
Yeah, 18
Jeez.
plus 3.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Good luck.
For the folks at home, Jerry's making a very pained face.
But it could be
No. So you're able to get him in.
goose him.
Well, yeah, you're able to get him in a lock that lets you manipulate him and push him around a little bit.
Noogie. I start plucking little jewels off his dumb face. No, not yet. That's coming now.
Oh my god.
Stay tuned.
Look, we're in a dragonborn town, all right? You do things your way in the forest. We do things dragonborn way in dragonborn town, and it's bar fights.
Okay, so this is your action. There's no.
I don't get a surprise,
The surprise was the bottle.
and the surprise. So I don't get to.
Darkness is kind of surprising.
I don't get to draconic entitlement.
Not this turn. You can use your draconic entitlement anytime you want on your turn if you have an action, but you've already used your action. So you have taken him, and knowing that you physically moved him out of the darkness.
Is draconic entitlement an attack?
It's an action, and so it takes up your action.
But I have 2 attacks per turn. One to grip them up, one to yell at people.
It's true. Attack them with your voice.
Yeah, it's a voice attack.
No, good try.
I
Good try.
don't know. I think you really just want him to hurt me.
Then we'll all just hold.
Everyone just hold.
We'll just wait.
We'll just hold forever, and Jerry just
platinum guy will hold
narrate
too.
for the next 2.5 hours.
No, that sounds like
mind it.
that
I
sounds
wouldn't either.
that sounds like a lot of work.
That sounds great. Then let me yell at everyone.
That sounds like it's gonna be great. So you have taken him and you have moved him out of the circle, or are you going to remain inside the dark bubble?
Quite an advantage being in the dark bubble.
I guess I'll just grip him up. Then yeah, if I can't yell, then I'm just gonna grip him up in the darkness. Me and him. 7 minutes in heaven.
No one's saying that. It's 10 minutes, but I can cut it off. It's no one's saying you can't yell at him. You just can't entitle him. So you could yell something at him.
Yeah,
right?
feel free to yell.
Push him up a little.
I mean, I guess I will still yell that,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
without the
Sure.
power behind it.
Yeah.
Just to explain to everyone, like, this is between me and him.
Without the power of draconic entitlement.
Yeah, it's just like, I guess my
So
Gills stand on end while I do it.
these voices just sort of come out of this
out of a dark sphere.
dark sphere.
Yeah. So like, it's between me and Jewel Face. He insulted my honor and he's cheating. Sit down.
Rosie's tying his shoelaces together.
Yeah.
Nice. Right. Well, he is going to try to cast off your new affections here. All right. I have a 16.
Okay.
So you give me your. So
Plus strength. A 16.
Big boy.
Got this big boy.
I'm gonna take advantage.
Here it is.
Nice.
Come on, big boy.
Make it shadow cancel. Oofa doofa.
Thank
woofa.
goodness. 15.
That was a fancy boy roll.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
So you feel your face come in contact with the table. Just out of nowhere, it's like you're just in the darkness. You have a grip, and then your understanding of it shifts instantly, and you are grabbed and then bashed against the table.
Okay.
So we have 2 holds.
Yeah. this looks like butt to me.
What did the other 3 do when I yelled?
I got him.
Are they outside the darkness or are they in it?
Yeah,
as
are
well?
they-
They're all, they're all
15
outside.
feet. So
Yeah.
I think they're all inside of
Okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
So I see the darkness happen. I think that maybe Walnut's gonna try and maybe I'm gonna look like I want to help,
Yeah.
and then I immediately remember what happened when I tried to use magic not moments ago, and it was corrupted by some dark force. That's right. And so I'll just have my hand ready to go for Foremother, but I
Nice.
don't think anything for right now.
So you're gonna hang out.
For fear of being magically impotent, yes.
Right. And so you actually tried to interact with people on
did.
your turn. It wasn't the classic hold, so you're actually still up here.
Yeah.
All right. So the rest of this meet is a 15-foot square. One of them is inside there, but the other 2 are out, and they are taking up a place near the door to keep this situation bottled up.
Okay.
People give them a wide berth, and then but you can hear whispers in the bar, like very very low hushed whispers. You think it's the word shimmer scale.
Oh no.
Does that mean anything to me?
Yes, you are familiar with shimmer scale. Shimmer scale is a high house of Scala.
That's right. I'm Doug Shimmerscale.
My
You
dad
pieces of shit.
is gonna be so mad.
Still
He
in
owns this
common.
Shimmer Scale car dealership,
Once
and he's gonna be
papa.
pissed at you.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
we're back
So you?
in. Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
So,
so
wait, no, I was just gonna say. I mean, you have not gone.
I still have not gone.
Yeah, nothing
Well,
happened.
now we're
I'm just gonna put you right back
there's
in where you were.
Two Drago folks at the door.
That's right. And there is one that you can't see inside Rosie's dark marble, which is what I'm going to suggest we change the name of the spell to.
Very good.
Darble.
So Rosie's the
adorable.
only one that I can see. I'm gonna very quickly look at you and then motion to the 2 guys and go, like, do I kill them?
So I think I'm actually inside the marble
You're
as
in
well.
it?
Yeah.
Then I see no one.
Yeah.
And I'm looking
You're
at these
completely
strangers and I
alone.
go, do I kill these men?
Yeah.
No, I think
you got time to relay something?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
gotta get on the group call.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't initiate it. Though.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, at this point, I'm like, guys, come on. Hello? No.
You know what? I'm gonna try and do. Nope. I do nothing. I hold my action.
Wow. Okay.
But if any of these guys start going nuts, if they make any move, like they're gonna get involved, these 2
With this
Dragonborn,
fight?
I will slice them.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
All right. The bard makes his way. He's still playing the song as he walks across the room over toward you. And he says, Madam, while still plucking furiously on the lute, he says, Spice Caraway,
I say, bless you.
you know, I think things like this happen for a reason. And
Okay.
I don't know if it's the right time. Maybe it's never the right time.
Okay.
But I think I like everything about you.
Whoa! It's just like a giant dark sphere, like right on the periphery of it, just like.
Well, I'll just immediately will be like,
I can't think of one thing
one thing. What?
that I don't like.
Okay.
Like this sword.
It's great. The whole thing. The
Seizes the tail, pokes out. He's like that little guy.
Walnut goes like, don't get involved. Don't look at strangers, honey.
No eye contact.
Don't encourage him.
Don't.
No eye contact.
And then Walnut looks at him and she sees what instrument is he playing?
Just a lute, just a classic lute. It's got the fretboard bent back, more the classic style.
So she looks at the lute and she is immediately like, well, I guess that's a lute, but okay. And
Jeez.
she goes, Can you, do you happen to, great to meet you, Walnut Town
The
Grass
pleasure is mine. The
Acquisitions
pleasure is
Incorporated.
mine.
It surely is.
Acquisitions Incorporated.
Yeah, and we'll get to that. Do you have any songs that could really, like, calm everything down? Are you a bard in the, I don't know, the magical song sense?
I am a bard, madam. I have a repertoire, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, I hate everything about this, but can you calm? Can you do anything? Just make it more calm in here? I just need everyone to take it down a little bit.
I can try, but I feel like this is going well.
This is going well, and you know what would make it better? I would just love to sample some...
It's just a distraction right now. I mean,
This is distracting. That is distracting from this, I feel.
understood.
You telling me he couldn't yell at a guy, but this can happen in that span of time?
Listen, I don't need any of this from you, Cthulhu.
I'm going to
She's
text.
working.
It's called content. You animal.
Look, Spice Caraway got placed, and Jerry needs it to happen.
Yeah, it's on the set. It's on the stage. Now,
The end.
at the end, Cthulhu.
I murder Spice Caraway.
I go behind him and slit his
I
throat.
use his body to create a tentacular. I have a couple questions for you.
Yeah, no, I'm ready to answer them. I stand ready.
My first thought, and I hope that anybody of sense has their eyes shut in the sphere of darkness, but that I would send dancing lights inside just to blind anybody with sudden light.
It's you know from your mystical studies that the magical darkness is not. You don't think that they can penetrate the magical darkness.
That was what
Yeah,
I
I
was
was just saying,
wondering.
this came up before, right?
Yeah.
Is dancing
Yeah.
lights a non-magical light, or is it a magical light? Because it does say only non-magical light can illuminate it, but magical light.
True.
might be-
Well, here, yeah. I mean, this we're getting right into it now.
Yeah.
You want to blind your friends?
Probably.
You could
So here's my two options.
give a little heads up with it.
That's one, right? But then, according to these rules, I may have to wait till my next action to do that. Like I can convey the data to you.
My goodness.
The other one would be, yeah. You know why? I only look like a dragonborn, but I feel unreasonable.
It's infectious.
Yeah.
You like it?
The other option is, this is a far worse one, is just to throw shatter into that mix. But I'm not going to do that. Yeah,
Friends,
that's the
thank
problem.
you.
I'm gonna get on the group call and say, like, everybody out of the darkness. I'm gonna break everything inside.
That is an awesome line.
I'm gonna break everything inside.
Right. And that's
I'm
it.
in the middle of
Really-
a fight.
Well, I know. But I spoke my piece. I'm trying to help.
Yep.
you
Now, Rosie Beestinger.
All right. I get a little bit fired up. I'd say my blood is up a bit from this bar fight.
Yeah, already.
Oh, I'm so sorry. May I? Oh, was that my action? Is the question? Does that count as an action?
That was
I'm
pretty
not
minor.
trying to be.
No.
I'm not trying to be-
That was pretty minor.
It's okay for me to have two things I do.
Everyone but me
But
is the point.
yeah,
That's fine.
I can't talk to a bard.
Is could I use fairy fire within that darkness to confer sight to Dinar?
But I think you have to be able to see the target.
It just says each object in a 20-foot cube within range.
Can you lock on with your?
Oh, it's just a zone.
Say you lock on with your mind powers, since we have a.
Yeah, I'm just going to estimate the center of that sphere,
Okay.
and
We got our Slack chat going.
yeah.
Can't Legati see through that darkness?
No, because I don't think dark vision.
It says a
can
creature with dark
penetrate it.
vision can't see through this
Yeah,
darkness.
it's
Yeah, I
not.
can't
It
see
isn't
it.
darkness, basically.
I think Legati has
Here,
Supervision.
color vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you need to?
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah.
And
I love this. I love that you've got
Notes. Yeah.
awesome notes on here.
You can confer advantage with fairy fire.
I think so, because it would let you overcome.
Oh yeah.
yeah, because
Perfect.
you would see. You don't see, but you would see an outline of
Yeah.
of every object.
Draconic entitlement with advantage.
That's interesting.
Who gets to see it? All of us.
That's interesting. So
I
basically,
imagine all of us-
everything is dark, except for these shapes of the people inside it.
Yeah, I think it would work for you absolutely, or anybody inside of the darkness. Outside of the darkness, I don't know that anybody would see anything. I think they still wouldn't be able to see outlines.
So you're giving me the ability to see within the darkness and no one else, essentially?
I think everyone can, right?
Oh, is it everybody?
Everybody in it.
Any
Each
creature
object.
is outlined in light if it fails a dex throw.
Oh, okay.
Do that, Dex.
Gosh. All right.
dragons.
That's not your strong suit, though, either.
Okay, that is my strong
It's
suit. I'm
not
gonna
my
do-
strong.
That's true. That's true. It would give you some
Yeah,
juice.
hopefully.
That's fine. You get to move before they do.
Dex save.
know.
Yeah, plus 6. That's a 17. What's
got
your
it.
17?
Is 15.
15. Yes. Okay, I'm invisible still.
Roll
Me,
20.
and me as well?
Yep.
All of the.
9.
Yeah.
9.
Let me see. Do I even have to bother?
Oh, no, you're not.
I'm not in there because
not
I'm
in
going to
there.
shatter it very
Yeah,
soon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
What's
you.
shatter do?
It's bad.
It hurts everything in there. Everybody.
It tries to. It's actually it's exactly what it says on the tin.
Yeah.
Okay.
It hurts real bad.
It's
That's what it says.
It's 3d8.
So they were able to make their saves. So Dinar.
The only one.
I'm the only one who can't see.
You're lit up so everyone else can see you.
You're glorious.
It's beautiful.
Now you can work around him.
No, so looking around, you're looking down at your hands, and it's just magnificent. You're coruscating with
Lean into
incredible. Yeah, exactly.
This is my birthright.
This is who you are now.
it. Sing
Do you see? Do you see?
Save it for Jerome.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I got to do one of two things. I can either entitle it or get out of the.
Well, so that's Kithristrab's turn.
Yeah.
It's Rosie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Rosie and then Dinar.
Okay.
So inside Rosie's dark marble,
Yeah.
you can see a glowing Dinar Blitzonian apparition.
Okay. Is the light that he is emanating reflecting maybe off of any of the other Dragonborn in there? Damn it. Okay. Okay.
Good attempt.
That was good though. I like it.
It's funny.
I believe in you guys.
I want to try to grope my way to the legs of one of these. Not like that, you guys. I'm trying to identify where the nearest guy is as my move.
By groping.
By groping, I mean it's dark, right? I can't see shit.
Yeah, but she
Would
can
you be able to
reach
tell,
the
like, are you
calves.
still like with your head slammed on the
Looks
table?
like I think I still have my face being pushed into the table
Oh,
at this
okay,
point.
okay.
Yeah, he's hunched over.
Great, wonderful. All right, so by your outline, then I can see your attacker. Because
Yeah, in the negative space.
Right.
I like
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to make my way that way very quickly, and I'm going to ascend this dragonborn and get up to his shoulder, and I'm going to whisper to him.
Just ripping out jewels.
So just keep ripping the jewels
Just
out.
rip all the jewelry off his face.
So you're basically going to communicate a
jewels.
message to
Correct.
this
Correct. And I'm going to
draconic gentleman.
I'm going to try a quick intimidate on him, and I'm going to whisper in draconic to him. You need to stand down now, because in about 3 seconds, my friend is going to stop the beating of your heart with magic.
I love it.
That's all you get. Okay. Okay. Good. It's a 24.
Nice. That's very good. Right. Yeah. Heat.
Solid roll.
That doesn't do it. Yeah, he is not able to resist that those dark words.
Creepy old lady voice in his ear. Scary.
Your heart will stop beating.
So you can see even in the darkness, you can see Dinar's form like loosen up slightly. You feel the pressure. You feel the pressure removed from your neck zone or NZ.
Okay. So he just let up a little bit? Has he said anything?
Not yet.
Well, I'm blind and I don't know what's going on. And I
You
got
are glowing.
I got a little text message saying I should get out of the sphere.
It's true.
So I guess I will try to get out of the sphere. So I'll try to wiggle away, push off, and back out of the sphere.
Okay. I assume you've left after you've whispered this.
Oh no, I'm still hanging on to him.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, I assume you won't actually cast it if Dinar and I are still inside. But
wasn't my intent.
I may be assuming
I'm
wrong.
trying to flee. I was under the impression
If
you
you
would.
follow my plan,
I'm going to say this in the spirit of fairness. Someone didn't get to yell. I don't know if 2 move actions is really. I don't know.
Who has 2 move actions?
Well, I mean, if you climbed up a guy and
no,
then
no,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
to
fine.
help.
I'm fine with staying.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So
Since
you're
he
gonna
let
get out of
go,
there?
do I have to like disengage? or
No,
I'm
no, no,
good?
no. You can get out if you want to.
Run onto the stage.
It's my moment.
Then I think I'm still glowing after I'm out of the darkness. I'm like,
Yeah. You are.
am I? Am I still in the
Yeah.
darkness there?
No, you're still glowing.
You're tagged.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I glow everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah.
So, and then I want to.
Yeah, yeah. So you
now I want to
you
entitle-
emerge you emerge as though from backstage.
As if from a mist shroud.
Right.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
for a pissed crowd.
Who's this now? And then
You gonna pop it?
yeah. I go,
Let's hear it.
everybody cool out. Cool it. And I go down the line. Cool it, cool it, cool it, cool it. You're cool. Cool it, cool it, cool it, cool it. And then and I say, Jewelry Face, he started this. He insulted my honor. We don't take that shit. And Jannar, and he's cheating at dice.
A few
And if
noses.
you don't know, now you know.
a few noses wrinkle up at the mention of Jannar.
Yeah.
Boy.
Snouts.
I don't care.
He's standing in
I
his
don't
tree.
care.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay.
Janar's standing in his tree.
Glowing.
Yeah.
Glowing. Janar's great.
Yeah. Who's glowing? Not you.
Yeah, yeah. So dishes that were on their way from the kitchen are now completely stopped.
Everyone's cooled out.
Yeah,
Nice.
the place has been tamped. The place has been tamped down. You can see hands like going to swords and then coming away, and they're trying to process the last few seconds, and then they're sort of locked in a cycle where they think it's time to brandish.
I look at Spice and I go, yeah, that's what I wanted.
I did it.
He strums one other time.
Yeah.
No, just one E. Just
It is done.
He's like, this is only a demo. I do have a room near here.
Walnut immediately gets what's going on, and it's just like,
Quiet,
oh, no,
private concert.
no, thank you, no, thank
No?
you, not. I have very selective taste in music. Continue. More of these guys killing stuff.
So
This bar's got everything.
back to
Yeah. So
takedown races.
yeah, exactly. So they are his coterie is basically, functionally speaking, stunned. They don't know how to react to this this new information, and so you see him, this entity, Jewel Face.
Yes.
You see him emerge, standing tall from the marble.
He like stands on the table and his like head pops up like
Yeah, exactly. You see him pull out. You see shadows sort of like clinging to the edges of him as he emerges, and he walks directly up onto the stage. And then you see him.
with Rosie on his shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Rosie's got the grip on, just right up on the shoulder. He's gonna reach up and just
Toss me.
toss you.
Fastball special is consensual only.
God, it is right now. Yeah.
Cling to his arm.
And I tell him that.
No.
You'll not fastball me today, sir.
He reaches up and just to discard you, and it's just
Can't get.
He's too buff. He
Just
can't
like,
reach back.
like a
without-
squirrel,
Yeah.
like a squirrel in a tree, just like
He's too swollen because he worked out earlier.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, can't.
Well, it's creatine. You know what I mean? It's a lot of just water. Honestly.
Yeah.
So you are not flung.
Okay.
He is not able to get you off.
Rosy backpack.
If you can.
Rosy backpack. The rest of his associates are currently stunned.
Okay.
Like they don't know how to process this scenario. Walnut on grass.
So time for more Spice Caraway moments. Walnut goes,
I love that tea.
I love that. Walnut goes like, she just looks at him and she just goes, she's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do for you here. She's like, it's great. I'm sure that this works for a lot of people, but none for me, thanks.
I'm trying to quit.
She's like,
I like it mild, you know.
mild?
What? What? A bard?
Yeah. Well,
Discipline?
it's just like, she goes, how do I put
Like
this?
it mild.
She goes, I actually already have a bard I'm interested in, interestingly enough. And that's about as much personal information as I feel comfortable giving anyone. And she goes, other than whatever this is, she goes, do you happen to know, and she leans in closely and she goes, do you happen to know why there might be other inns like this that are on fire right now?
Can you give me a perception check?
Jokes on you, I'm very perceptive. 25.
That's too much.
The cologne.
Jutsu.
I see inside.
No, there's like 3 different colognes.
That's what I perceive?
Yeah.
I
I mean,
like
it's
that-
overwhelming. It's like you know how I mean, like how creatures in the wild have developed certain like
Musk?
genetic technologies. And it's like just spinning the tumbler every morning when he slaps this stuff on.
I smell 3 different colognes. What am I? Give me some notes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Heart note, base note, top note.
No.
Those are the perfume notes.
Exactly. No, let's just
Ambergris.
let's just go down the
Sandalwood.
list.
Precious ambergris. No, I
Yeah.
just want to know, like, what are the genres?
Sandalwood,
Okay.
vanilla,
Okay.
and then something too floral.
Ooh,
Okay.
missed that top note.
I like that this conversation's happening as like you're being like flung off by a giant guy. We all emerge from a giant dark bubble. I'm glowing and screaming at people, and you're like, I just want to let him down easy.
I had to look up the
is
word
funny.
to make sure I was using it right. A musk panacea.
You know what? It's funny though that is normal enough for me to be like, they got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do me right now.
Another
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
Another day.
So but as you come in and he, invites you into this confidence, he says, Shimmer Scale, tonight's guest, Prince Shimmer Scale.
Oh.
Whoops.
So you have to understand that this tier of Scala, you're moving yourself over. Now other people have sort of gotten into the game. Other fights that don't seem to be connected to this are breaking out. So he moves the conclave into a place that has fewer bottles.
Okay. With right by our heads.
He says, so they exert a lot of control on the inns here. And anytime an inn that is not owned by Dragonborn achieves a certain level of success, they communicate in a unique fashion that this is not an acceptable outcome.
Well, now Walnut's very unhappy. And she goes, so they allow them to make business in this city.
Oh yeah, to a certain extent.
Valuable information. And then the last thing, she goes, just real quick, is this inn owned by a Dragonborn?
Yes.
Interesting. That's it. Y'all?
Yeah. Thrift drop.
Shatter. No.
There's still someone in there.
There is someone in there.
Yeah. Let's see.
There's one guard in there, right?
There's a guard in there,
Yeah,
yeah.
Kill him.
He's just chilling.
I'm not gonna waste shatter
Kill
on
him.
that guy.
We'll send a bouquet to his dead wife.
What's
Or his
the-
live wife? He'll be dead. Send one to his wife.
So
We're like orphans of his kids. I assume she'll die of grief.
here's my question though. Is this still like a
This is such a complicated revenge fantasy.
I gotta go to stew in it. All right, I'm ready.
It's like it would take you would need like a PowerPoint deck to fully express.
Those poor orphans.
The trauma to this one random guy's family.
Is this like a combat vibe going on? I saw you come out. You're on stage just yelling. He strides out with you on his back and is just like, and he's approaching Dinar.
Right.
You're just talking to some guy in the corner.
I had a
Getting hit
real
on.
rough day.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm saying, does it look like there's still a fight on?
You feel like there is a whiff of violence that is about to break out in the front of the house.
Oh, between the two of you. Okay.
Help them.
Yeah.
But you feel like that. You feel like it could have been compressed by that draconic entitlement.
Right. So what I'm saying is, I don't want to. If you guys are going to have a good old-fashioned Dragonborn fist fight,
Well, if it's been, or if it's even been de-escalated, do you want to re-escalate?
yeah, do I want to like? No, we are going to fight.
I guess we gotta read the dude.
Yeah. What do I see in his eyes?
Yeah.
What does he look like to me?
Which dude?
The
Prince Shimmer
Scale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he look like he's approaching Dinar to have harsh words?
Oh
Or
yeah,
he's just,
absolutely.
like, gonna
Well, and you know,
shut
so
up?
his the right hand, the hand that he has tried to discard your halfling,
Yeah.
his left hand is the one that's armed.
Oh, okay. What is in that hand?
It is like a cestus, like
What's that?
it's like a weapon glove.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that
but-
bladed?
No. It's quite the opposite. It almost looks like a pine cone. So from the base down here, it appears to be made of small dragon scales.
Oh,
That's
in
pretty
the-
cool.
In the light of the inn, it looks to be made of red dragon scales, but these scales come back up halfway up the forearm, and it looks like a significant investment.
rob him.
Kill him and take it.
That's gonna be cool.
So
Can't wait to have
tasty.
that. I cut his arm off.
All right. Well,
Not even my turn. God.
given that, I'm not gonna shatter because everybody's kind of spread to the winds. So I don't like the look of that. I will hex this small man, large man.
Yeah, plump man.
He's very big. And then as my action,
There's a save on that, right?
yes, it is a. Oh no, wait, there's no save on this one. Right? Here, you take it.
Yeah, it's a freebie, I think.
We're always confused about this.
Yeah.
I think it just takes effect.
Too many spells.
Too many spells. Too many spells.
Okay. And then my action, I'm going to do dissonant whispers on him.
Oh, geez. And how do you whisper?
Let's see. Let's see if this will work. Look at that. I convey to him. Look who you're walking up to. He's a golden god. Your jewels, you know they're fake. This is just bluster. Run! Run!
All right, let's see some damage.
Got too real.
You have to make you gotta do a wisdom saving throw.
I do.
Yeah.
And I will.
All right, give it a try. It's versus 50.
Very good.
Darn it. But even so, even if you
Even under these conditions,
yeah, you still have to take half psychic damage, and you can stay put.
yeah, is half psychic damage the same as psychic damage? Or is it like Pog?
Yeah, it's like delivered by half of a psychic, I think, is what that means. Let's see, so we'll do half a 3d6. So you're gonna, so that's 6 and 7. All right, so that's all, just a little sting. A little kiss.
Give him a little headache.
Yeah.
Oh, is
That's hard to mess with.
Is it second level or higher? Just a moment. Yeah, it is, I think. So yeah, so there's just one more d6.
Let's see it.
Just
Enjoy
one
it.
little one.
Enjoy one.
Okay,
A
you
half
bet.
of a one for free.
I love it. I'll round up.
Have fun.
Thanks, pal.
How's he doing? How's he looking?
He looks great.
Is he okay?
You've revealed Skin's freshest layer. You've given him the psychic version of St. Ives apricot scrub.
He's like, ha!
It's nice.
Yeah.
Start my day.
No,
nap.
he's ready. Rosie Bustinger.
Am I still actively being flung off, or is he giving up?
He has tried to
Okay.
on his turn.
Wait a
Okay.
minute, hold on a second. Can I get an extra 1 damage in there? I forgot to roll my necrotic.
Hey, you know what?
Let's try it. All right, so it's going to be, that's a full 3 though.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah.
All right.
He's dead now.
You,
I'm sorry.
you're good. You're good.
Oh no, it's fun. I like how all of my turns start with the end of your turn.
Oh, actually, wait.
That's true. That's extremely true.
So I think I'm gonna keep trying to convince this guy not to mess with Dinar. I don't think I can do much else. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try another
attack?
intimidation on him. Are you cool with getting punched in the face if this doesn't work?
I don't need to punch.
Not the
All right,
moneymaker.
that's a yes.
Not the moneymaker, yeah. Anywhere but the face.
Not my beautiful face.
So I'm going to tell him, before you do anything rash,
Just like talking like really calm.
Yeah.
Like calm his arm.
yeah. I'm right still next to his ear.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
No,
like
it's
up
funny.
on him still. So I'm just having as much of a normal conversation with him as I can. Before you do anything rash, you should know we have been summoned here by the princess for reasons that we don't know. So unless you want to incur her wrath, I suggest you take a calm breath, inhale to the count of 5, hold it, exhale to the count of 3. That's an 8. I'll take advantage though. Can I do that? Oh, that's good. That's a 21.
I barely did anything the other time. Punched. He's a hardy man.
He might. 21's a pretty good roll though.
That's true.
He's just breathing really deeply while he
Yeah, exactly.
It makes him stronger. He centers himself. Plants his feet.
I'm hoping name dropping the princess will get him to at least pause.
Yeah. So you're doing a ride along, basically.
As is
and-
my want.
Exactly. And he has balled up his fist, his left hand. He's brought it back, and he's ready to launch this instrument at Dinar Blitzen. And as soon as you say princess, he stops. He stops maybe 4 feet from Dinar Blitzen.
Okay.
He says, "Of course, of course."
man.
He says, "Get off."
I hop down. Give him a little salute.
So his fellows are shaking their heads and then trying to get back into the right mental state to fight, just as this conflict is being brought to a close. He waves them down. You can see his hand emerge from the bottom of this punching glove, and he just pushes down like this, tries to tamp the atmosphere down. And then Spice Caraway says, "This is what I offer.
offer. You
This
didn't.
this was an explosive situation.
She goes,
This was a powder keg."
she goes, listen, I'm really nice up to this point, but you didn't actually do anything, and it's important to me that you know that you didn't do anything. You know what? And Walnut goes, a lot's been going on recently, and there's an important person in my life who's missing, and I saw some really messed up stuff. I got impaled.
Tell me about him. I might
magic's
know
messed up.
him. I know a lot of bards.
No, it's not. That's
Lot of
that's
parts.
funny that you'd make that assumption. Anyway,
Spice.
and she just goes, "You actually didn't do anything." She goes, "That dragon man did. It wasn't you."
Born.
Yeah. She goes, "Dragonborn, whatever." She goes, "I'm sure that you make a career off of claiming other people's things to be your work, but in this case, it's not impressive." And
Yeah.
and she goes, and I want you to know, next time you try this, that wasn't a good look. She's got very indignant.
No.
Nobody fought.
He smiles. He smiles at that.
That somehow makes her more angry. She's extremely frustrated.
Absolutely. Prince Shimmerscale is just looking directly into your face. And he says, you may have some document from Princess Sorsha. She and I are of equal power at this tier of the city. So you can follow the edicts of that order, or you can leave town as I command you to now and manage those consequences when they arrive, and they will arrive.
Not going anywhere, cheater.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere, cheater. That's what I say to him.
Yes.
Put your little glove away. Give me my money back. And I didn't kidnap any kids. Also, for the record. I say all that to him.
Yes.
Good. It's true.
That's true.
It's true. It's true. That's what I heard.
Yeah, ask that little Dragonborn kid. He'll tell you.
We found that.
I say, Father, enough is enough.
Ask him if I kidnapped him. I didn't.
I'm here of my free will.
Case closed.
I enjoy a lively game of vaults from time to time with the rabble.
All in common.
Yeah, exactly. Just no accent,
No, nothing.
no nothing.
The wrong accent.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Extremely the wrong accent.
Just like year one common.
Yeah.
So he puts his merry band together. Seems to be assessing the venue, looking closely at its manufacture, its construction, its clientele, and then spills out onto the street, followed by his green-cloaked companions.
Standing next to the owner, I'm like, go ahead, burn it down. I don't even live here. I don't care. He's like, what?
He's just like, no.
No, I'm all right. I'm fine.
No.
I know. I'm not. I just ate. I'm fine. No, thank you. This guy? It's not me, right? It's this guy.
You're too good at this.
Anyway, great job, team.
He says
High fives.
he says something about your tail under his breath, and
time I get out.
and fusses back to the kitchen.
I'll set this place on fire. Yeah, I'm on edge. That's fine. I'll let it go just to keep this thing moving.
Spice Caraway moves up to the stage that he had so recently occupied, and he says, "That was masterful. That was excellent work. Bravo.
Thank you.
Yeah, really.
Finally, a little appreciation.
Well, it was this could have gone a couple different ways, and you were able to bring things to a healthy conclusion."
I just start booing. Boo! No! Boo! Boo! Get off the stage.
He says, "There's no reason to believe Prince Shimmerscale will allow you to stay in this inn or even to stay in this town. I do have an offer I could make."
Yeah, we have to wait until tomorrow to see the princess.
Of course. I have a room not far from here, a place to store your cart. I'm staying above a loot shop called the Fretted Boards.
Must be last call. You just go around.
Just
Yeah.
working the room at this point.
Yeah, this sounds promising.
It would be my honor and my pleasure to host you and your friends this evening in a place of safety that will probably not be raided tonight.
Guys, did you hear this? This is awesome.
I already
This is a nice guy. He's going to help us out.
He's like, I have 3 bedrolls,
Hey.
so 3 of your friends could take advantage of the bed rolls. So one of you might have to share my bed.
You're a small guy. It's fine. Yeah.
But
You can
shack
use,
up.
You
Yeah.
can use all of them. I shall return to the palace with Papa, and take my place among my softest bedclothes.
Oh, there we go. See, we only need 3 beds, so we're fine.
You can drop it now, Doug.
he says, listen,
What?
we'll,
What do you which refer to? Whom?
he says, we can figure out who's sleeping with who
Yeah. When we're all standing naked in front of the bed.
when we get there. That's not something we have to manage now. We should leave quickly
Never follow.
before he returns. The second location.
Second location.
Dude, no, listen, never follow a bard. Alyssa, bumper sticker, never follow a bard to a second location. Thank you very much.
That's true.
That's that. I'm telling you, this merchandise train keeps running. It keeps running and running. I can't
I say
run.
we listen to him. We should probably get out of here.
Can I get a perception roll from you?
Sure.
You smell 5 colognes.
How many balloons do I smell?
70 colognes.
No, that's an 8.
No.
Well, imagine a dark cologne.
Yeah.
That's what you smell.
Down
noir.
4, it's dark.
It's like sulfur.
No, it's dark car. Dark noir.
Yeah.
He says, please, I'll ride with you in the cart. I can ride up on the bench, perhaps, and direct you to the fretted boards, where we will while away the evening in song and merriment.
Sounds good to me.
Well, I was just so grumpy.
Do you have any
What do you say?
strong drink in this room?
This is like a bad-
Madam,
All right.
I was already sleeping in the cart.
Decision made.
I specialize in it.
Lovely.
Has the overwhelming feeling that she just got baconated.
We all do.
It happened.
On the way out, I'm just like, thanks for your help in the fight.
Good job.
That was
Good
great.
job making a friend.
It was great. Yeah.
Appreciate him. Polite little fella.
I almost murdered a prince.
Well, okay. He went. I'm sorry you got away.
So he jumps up.
I've had the seat. next to
Exactly.
me. Hop on.
And he pulls out a flask and says, there's absolutely no reason that we need to wait till we get back to let the evening begin properly.
Delver 2.0.
I try not to drink and drive, young man.
he says,
all you.
It's, I'll work for 2.
Sounds good.
I say to him,
From the little window?
my disguise is starting to fall away a little bit at a time.
It's like flaking off.
Well, yeah, so like,
Just
so,
peeling?
so like the door opens and like a dragonborn muzzle, but with like bloody eyes, emerges from the hole. I say, Spice.
He looks at his flask.
Yeah. No. In this.
Oh, no, that's my nightmare hole. Don't worry about that.
In this.
Oh my God, he's like,
What's all this about? A quaff for a quaff, in the spirit of friendship. And I produced the flask that I have of that wretched.
Of Zagernezer
Yeah.
ale?
Yeah.
wow,
Oh, you're gonna
callback.
send him on a trip.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let's see what they enjoy here in Scala.
Yeah, he'll hand you that bottle.
Yeah. Just slide them across.
Exactly. And then you'll hand one up.
Contract.
Oh yeah, it's coming. Oh no. So Spice Caraway takes a swig, and he looks back down and he says, "Ah!" And then he begins to he looks like he's seated firmly, but he looks like one of those wavy tube men at like a used car lot. He's just like the seat is down there, but the top is just.
Rosie turns all the way around and looks at Cthulhu, and she's like, now he can't tell us where we're going.
Yeah, you figured it out.
He's just like.
I'll take the scenic route. I tip his flask back. Is it? What am I tasting? It's just good old.
It's nice. No, it's creamy almost, and you can when you look at it, it is like the tip of the flask is
Oh.
silvered.
Uh-oh.
The tip of the flask.
Yeah. So the opening of the flask has a kind of
The mouth
silver. Yeah, exactly. The mouth zone, the drink hole,
All right.
the opening.
Silver.
Have I seen this
Nice
before?
glass.
That's my response.
Yeah, exactly. It's just interesting.
Creamy, huh?
Yeah, did not expect that. That's
works.
new. So it comes to and goes, and he looks over you and he says, "There's a man. There's a mushroom.
I know. I know.
We have to help him."
I know. Are you back here with us?
Yes.
Okay, great. We already helped him. You're good. We're gonna find them a whole new home.
We've helped him like
Maybe
a
we
bunch
found
of
them a
years in
home
the
already.
future.
Yeah.
You managed this?
Unclear. Yeah.
Because you dealt with
fine.
it. He seemed sad.
My friend should not have shown you the sad mushroom place. Really
He-
sorry about that.
He was bummed out.
Yeah. It's
He was having a hard time.
I've heard all about this.
It's interesting, right? Did you figure out anything while you were there?
I'm like, who, this guy?
Yeah, that's right. You still have Kathy, right?
Yeah, probably don't know.
He twists it back closed and just holds it down. And if you do not take it immediately, he just drops it into the hole.
I return his.
Yes. Okay. This is better. Right. So he takes you. So the smoke from the other inn is still on the air. In the town, and he is taking you, like, as you're getting to intersections, he's having you slow down. He is being very cautious about how he travels through this. So you are moving back left. So you are getting a much better sense of this town,
Yes.
how it's being constructed.
This is why I tried to stay sober.
Exactly. So you're filing away their odd grid, and it seems to be related. So this is like the second tier up,
Right.
And you had tried to navigate that first tier, and it wasn't. Its system did not line up with the towns that you know. This is like a more sophisticated version of this lower one, and you think it's done. You think it's purposeful, like you would have to do it this way on purpose.
Okay.
It's like a higher resolution version of the lower tier.
Okay.
So you are nearing one of the two gates that goes deeper into Scala, but you can see a sort of a building that has a wide, robust second floor on top of it. And you can sort of see the sign hanging out front. The sign itself is a massive cut lute, like a wind chime, almost. And so across the strings of this sign, mournful tones play. And it says the fretted board, and then below it says for vetted lords. But there is a wagon storage next to the venue.
Okay.
So he jumps off, opens up this wide door, and you push it in. But alongside, inside this place, it's like a loot humidor or something. There's all kinds of instrumentation. Instruments from all around the realms are kept in here as well, and you're able to place Coriander and the cart in this sort of warehouse.
I look wistfully in the window and I think, oh, Cher would love this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the smell.
Yeah.
It's the smell of the wood.
I see all regular loots, and I think Brahma would hate this.
They're not all regular.
Oh, they're not all regular?
No.
Oh, then I don't think that.
No, for the most part. You think that until you see
Until I see one?
until you see a couple novel entries into this genre.
Nice.
With everything with everything folded out, like devastating instruments.
Oh, it's absentmindedly touching the ring in her pocket.
Yeah, just moving it or maneuvering it.
I like to think that it's like if you like hold a ring and you're just holding it, it's not on you, but you're like feeling the space,
Yeah, the negative space in there.
She's just like doing that, looking very glower. She's like, well, great. Now we're at this guy's house. I hope you're happy.
I'm extremely happy. I've never been happier in my life.
As soon as we park Coriander in the cart, I turn to Spice and I say, take that flask now.
I got it. I'm gonna have to give you the second one.
Sounds
Mine's already done.
All right. Got a second one on there?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, lovely.
He provides it, and then he sort of leads you up a set of rickety stairs that goes up around the back,
Okay.
and into what appears to be a private residence above the store.
Okay. As we head in, I whisper to you, and I say, I got you.
Wilma goes, first sign of trouble, I'm burning this whole place to the ground.
I'll help you.
Yeah,
Every step of the way.
Thank you.
As soon as he gets in, he reapplies.
Which
colognes.
one? All three?
He has a variety of them,
Oh.
and he grabs some from a couple, goes wild on
a
it.
lotto ball, like a raffle.
Pours them all in a bucket and just ladles it on himself.
Have I communicated the extent to which his black hair is not 100% kempt?
No.
Have I talked at all
Can I do that?
about the sort of black, the sort of dirty, no doubt, moth-bearing black cap?
Can I do
Have I gone into this? All right, go ahead.
I was going to say,
Probably not important.
can I do another perception check on him?
Yeah,
Because
sure.
he's obsessively
Yeah.
doing this. Oh, 18. Nothing new.
Yep.
18?
Yeah, but that's not better than before.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, but this place has, the trappings of the musician. There are a few lutes in various states of repair. There are obviously many colognes, makeup kit. Like this is very much a. This is very much a. It doesn't look 100% like the bachelor pad that you might have expected.
But why have all that and then have messy hair? I say that to Rizzy and I go, he sure's got a lot of makeup and stuff for somebody that looks so...
I mean, it's a little judgy, Walnut. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
He is letting us stay in his place free of charge. He seems nice.
He's too nice.
Yeah. Cupboards are opened. There is an assortment of bottles of varying levels of volume. It's the sort of thing like I used to work as a dishwasher, and this is before I was of age. And if you're a dishwasher, a lot of bottles come back that people have not fully consumed.
No, Jerry.
Oh yeah.
No, Jerry. Table
Job?
talk.
Yeah.
Table talk. This
This was a long con. The cops are here.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Gotcha. Gotcha on tape.
Finally.
No, but what I'm saying is that that's the sort of situation. The bottles are of a variety of makes.
He
Okay.
just like lifted this stuff.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
stuff he bought.
He has an assortment.
I see.
And it doesn't go bad,
No, of
Cathris.
course
Well,
not.
I know, but
Yeah. And alcohol disinfects everything, so there's no
Yeah.
germs.
Sure.
Perfect.
Yeah. Rose's
Exactly.
gonna
he's a
start-
good
So
guy.
he-
Rose's gonna start making drinks.
Yeah, exactly. So he gets out a few bedrolls. There are more than 3. And
Does he cap it at 3, or does he bring out all of them?
he's like his bed seems to be just a big, almost like a sack full of straw, sort of in the corner.
Fuck bag.
His FB.
Yeah.
Oh,
You heard?
Yeah.
No. So he gets a bunch of the bottles down and sets them down,
Yeah.
and then starts tuning a lute.
Nice. Okay.
He says, "So what's your story, grandmother?"
Oh, that would take longer than we have to tell. But you know whose story I'm interested in? And I'm pouring drinks now, so I'm trying to deflect attention. And I just look very significantly over at Dinar, and then I look back at Spice, and I busy myself making drinks.
Oh, this gentleman, this draconic gentleman. What brings you into town? You know that this town hates, 100% of you.
Well, it goes for you too, doesn't it?
Well, if you have the right connections, it's possible, or it was possible, to make a decent living in the second ring of this town.
What do you mean was possible?
Well, the crackdowns are a relatively recent phenomenon. It used to be that Princess Sorsha could sort of maintain a kind of order with Shimmer Scale, but their relationship is not in a good place right now, and the town reflects that.
Are they brother sister or consorts? What's their deal?
Consorts, arranged marriage,
I see. Okay.
purely a line maintenance endeavor. The high houses of Scala are notoriously secretive.
Okay.
The town that they live in, he brings you over to the window and points up the sort of spire of this. He says, the town that they live in, Scala, we call it Scala, the whole thing, but Scala is only the top.
Okay.
And you know Draconic, and you know Draconic as well. Scala means breath, but anyone else would say that it meant dragon's breath.
Okay.
Right? You know what I mean? It's purely
Got
about
it.
context.
Sure.
For dragons, it's just breath.
Okay. Interesting.
I want to sniff this guy some more. My disguise is completely sloughed off at this point.
Oh yeah, it's just melted out.
just-
No, you know what it is? It's like you've peeled. It's like you've sort of peeled it off. It's like it's sort of sloughed off like a snake shedding.
Right.
There's like a whole floppy dragonborn skin like on the ground over there.
And we all know how this spell works, and that that was completely unnecessary because it just disappears once that happens. But I'm doing it that way on purpose.
Absolutely. All right. Hey, Shadow Council, may our labors please you. I heard a beep. I strongly suspect that means that we're a little bit past the break. Hang out, commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hello. I'm Jeffrey K. Horkins, and this is Tessie Teams. When last we saw our heroes, they had recently become firmly ensconced in Spice Caraway's fuck pad.
Speak for yourself.
Reluctantly ensconced.
Listen, there's a play, Walnut, where you sleep on the porch. You know,
Not a play.
that scenario.
I'm gonna go
That's real
sleep in the
life.
barn with Coriander.
Yeah, you can.
I will.
They got the cart. I mean, it's a great place.
I'm waiting to make
Leave
sure
in a
that
huff, like,
I'm waiting to make sure that he's not going to do anything weird to my friends. I don't feel good about him.
I am 100% on board with your
Snare.
your upsetness,
Sleep
but
wherever you want, buddy.
you do whatever you need to. I'm gonna hand drinks out, by the way. I'm gonna
Nice.
give you something pretty strong. Yours has no alcohol in it because I know you can't handle that. And I have like a nice warm drink for myself.
Oh,
and I
nice.
come over and I offer you one, but I have a couple of things for you to choose from.
Oh well, I'm actually thinking about downing a little more of the brew.
Your
Oh,
mushroom.
your
Zagarnezer ale.
Yeah, but before I do that, I remember what he gave you a flask. Did you give it back yet?
No, I still
want
have
to
the
sample
flask.
some other
Okay, yeah.
Is
so
it a
you know,
different brew,
let's
perhaps.
We'll play this with
Oh
me.
yeah.
Play with me.
What else? What else is on offer? I'm kind of curious about the creaminess of what was offered me.
Well,
I would have more of his cream.
Madam.
well, I can't guarantee the creaminess level, but I do have another flask that he gave me, and I hand that to you and unscrew it, take a sniff.
What are we sniffing right here?
Yeah, what does it smell like?
It smells and tastes, should you decide to taste it, like 80 proof Earl Grey tea.
Ooh, into
It
that.
is. I wish I had it.
Sounds good. Let's get some.
It's easy to
Does
make.
it have the silvering around the rim? Again?
No. This is not
doesn't.
silvered around the rim. That was something unique to that beverage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Anything fancy about this flask? Or is it the same type of
Same type of flask.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just how he likes it.
You good?
Yeah, I'll give
It
it
doesn't smell creamy, but you never know.
only one way to find out. Cheers. One in each.
Do you know what I mean? It's at the end of the day, it's about disinfection.
Keep it clean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I have a little
We'll taste.
taste of it.
Nip.
Yeah, I don't want to go crazy because this is a weird man.
It's a very weird
I don't
man.
like him that much yet. I feel like we are being done a favor, but
It's a weird, unkempt man in a weird place. And he's
That
serving
he-
us untested drinks.
Yeah.
We're gonna get dosed.
I'm not drinking anything.
I down the whole thing.
Oh.
You know what they say about the dragon with the.
And I look him right in the
I
eyes,
hate myself.
saying, "I trust you implicitly," and then I go to bed.
No, but it's like the glass. It's like the glass goes up, and then as it ends, you just go back.
Yeah.
Full on. Yeah.
And as soon as you're down, I'm like, he needs his 8.
Eat and skate.
Don't wake him up.
All right. The playing becomes a little softer.
Thank you. What were you gonna say? Walnut.
I was gonna say that he falls immediately backward into Spice's bed, which is infinitely better than the
Yeah.
bedroll.
The nicest bed. I take the nicest bed. I just feel like I'm due, right?
Yeah.
So you have found sort of. I think you think you might have found the edge of Spice Caraway's practiced host gear when Dinar falls back onto his bed, which is spacious enough for 2.
Yeah.
But it's really only going to be Dinar's bed. And that's just accepted.
Yeah. Well, he's asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's asleep now.
I'm out cold.
Nothing we can do about it.
Technically, we only do require 3 spaces
Yeah.
because we'll just switch.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll
Filthy
stay awake
switches.
for a time.
So his brow knits as he tunes the lute, and he says, "So what's the plan for tomorrow?"
I'm kind of hoping you can tell us. We were warned not to try to visit the princess tonight, but hopefully tomorrow will be a better day for her.
Do you think staying in town is the right plan? What are you trying to do here that you can't do via a letter sent by a courier?
Walnut goes, I'm so glad you asked. She pulls out a missive and she goes, listen, like I said, Acquisition Incorporated, and then she immediately remembers, she goes, that name means something to you, doesn't it?
I've heard of it.
I'm sure that you have. What have you heard?
Well, don't take this the wrong way.
I will.
You might want to stop there.
Yeah.
Wait, Walnut goes, And she, as she leans in, the light glistens off her Acquisition Incorporated pin.
I'm sleeping on the stove. Whoop.
No, you hear that like high pitched like ching.
Yeah, and I go, I'm sorry, what have you heard?
It seems like sometimes after. We can talk about it tomorrow.
No, let's talk about, listen, there's no secrets between friends. Here we are, all friends.
Friends, yes. Yes, indeed.
He says,
Fast friends.
That liquor's hitting you hard.
but he says, it seems like sometimes after Acquisitions Incorporated leaves, sometimes you need to hire another group to fix it. That's not me saying that. That's something that I've heard, and
What kind of groups do people hire to clean up that job?
there's a couple. There's a couple. One of the few that is allowed to operate in Scala is run by someone who I understand is Acquisitions Incorporated's leader's sister. I know that's a mouthful. But Drawn Enterprises is one of the few outfits allowed to perform royal tasks.
Interesting.
How a task was routed to any other adventuring group is something of a surprise to me.
And then Walnut immediately takes this move in and she goes, well, listen, I don't know how Omen's sister runs things, but the way that we run things in Acquisitions Incorporated is, and she pulls out the missive and she says, and see clearly here that the princess gave us a gold that we were to come and return to her, and I assume have a conversation about something, but it's very important that it happen in person. So,
When did you receive this missive?
about a month ago.
A lot's changed in a month. Do you think you might be getting drawn in to something? Into this conflict between
And she immediately is rolling this up, and she goes, "Well, that's what we do. We solve conflict problems. You know, it's kind of our specialty. I know that you haven't heard good things about us, but that is what we do.
Let me read your palm.
If you can do it from over there, then yes."
I can describe her palm to you.
Draw it. You go over and draw it.
We can make a rubbing.
Rubbing.
She shows it to him. She shows him her left hand.
You seem hungry. You're a very hungry person.
No, not particularly.
Nice.
She goes, "I basically only eat these berries." Eats one.
Toss a good berry.
One for breakfast, one for lunch.
And then healthy, and then healthy,
sensible.
a big dinner, even pasta.
Sure.
Oh,
I'm at my playing weight.
go ahead, sorry.
No, and she goes, "What is this? What's this? What game is this now?"
Well, it's just, you have a palm, and I read them. It's like just the market at work.
So you are a bard that reads palms. Is that common in cities? I don't know a lot about cities. And to be truthful,
It's not uncommon.
yeah, I just don't like your whole deal, Spice. She's just,
He's like, so it's not gonna.
oh my God, do I have?
Is that not on the?
She looks at Rose and she's like,
Hey, all right. So it's not, it's like,
No, you can read each of our palms.
no. It's like, I didn't know if it was like, fire and ice or, like.
Let's just say you're barking up the wrong tree form druid.
"You're bark skinning up the wrong tree."
Dude, okay, that's peak D&D.
We got there.
That's peak D&D.
Good night, folks. Thank you.
He's like, well, that's a great piece of information. I'm gonna file that away. Thank you, huge time saver for me. You're sure?
You don't even have to bother getting to know
Really?
it now.
Oh, this is an incredible relief.
It's just like passive aggressive. Like, good thing I brought you all to my house. This couldn't have been told to me before I did that.
No, it would have been. Listen, it would have been worth bringing you here anyway. I guarantee you, Prince Shimmer Scale is back at that inn now, with twice as many assholes.
Thank you.
I don't mind doing a nice thing occasionally.
Appreciate it.
Honestly.
Well, he goes, "I actually don't need you to do a nice thing. I'd be perfectly willing to maybe, I don't know, what you like drinking and things that smell nice, apparently. But we do need to get to see the princess tomorrow, and if you can tell us or help us, maybe there's like a compensation
Well, quid pro quo.
thing that could. Okay, well, what does
Business.
And Walla goes, "Quid pro quo," and she goes,
Is Latin impressive?
"Is that common?"
Is Latin impressive in D&D?
We asked Jaden.
Ask Jaden.
Exactly.
He wants to do some business, so I look at you significantly like, I think we have some forms that would be great for a business arrangement.
Pulls out the ledger,
It's the documenting montage.
smacks it on the table.
Dude,
She goes, "What are
listen,
you looking for? You looking
dude,
for a Form A?"
No, I was gonna say. Listen, this is my fantasy. Like I will know.
Me too.
I will know. I will know that the C team has accomplished what we set out to do when there is a documency montage. Like I'll know that our dreams became reality when I see that thing just go, boom, and then like clip, sip, and then quill, ink pot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll happen.
Oh, one of these
love
days.
it.
One of these days.
Love it.
In any case. So the mood changes substantially once he discovers that there's no need to maintain any kind kind of persona at all.
Oh my God, he's the worst.
It's like, stop sucking in his gut. It's just like,
It's just real.
The girdle comes
No,
off.
real rest. He says absolutely. I can take you to the gate.
That'd be great.
I mean, I can't advocate. It's even a Janari is going to be better than me at advocating at the gate. But if you really do have a document with Sorcia's seal on it. Use the left gate.
Left gate.
Got it. That is great advice. Thanks.
That many of the tasks and duties of the upper levels are apportioned between their houses.
And the right gate would be Prince Shimmerscale's?
You do not want to use it, even if you had the document. I'm not sure that would be a good
Great.
outcome.
Great. Thank you.
It's fine. So he has now unbundled the bedding and sort of set it around. There's a fire and a small stove over in the corner of the room. He plays a few more tunes and then hangs up the lute.
Talking about before I enter my meditation, we're talking about Princess Sorcia's, whether or not she's related to Shimmer Scale. They were arranged, perhaps. And
Yes.
some kind of odds.
That was the impression you got, yeah.
Yeah. Does Sorcia have any other family here that would be like in contention, like opposed to this alliance?
You're talking to Spice?
I'm talking to Spice. Yeah.
He says, well, as I suggested, the high houses are high for a reason. Their children manifest the day-to-day running of the lower wards. So there's much that could occur at the summit that we never see down here in the furrow.
Oh, I see. So then, any number of children and grandchildren, I assume. I don't know her age. But is there any contention around?
Each of them represents their house in political dealings as face the outside world.
I'm trying to get to see if I can get him to, if there's any knowledge of like an egg or a newborn or a child.
Talk to him with your mouth.
Oh, I don't know whether or not it's like uncouth, because I don't want to say why we're here either.
Oh.
Like the nature of the missive.
Sure.
But the younger generation, they'll be raised in more of an atmosphere. Back on the younger generation for a moment. They'll be raised in an atmosphere where hopefully these disagreements won't affect them.
Oh, that's where you're wrong, I'm afraid. That's a source of much of the consternation between the families. The royal child was thought to be a source of unification of these houses. Yes.
A child.
What do you mean? What do you mean thought?
Well, it's often the case that families join together and the progeny is symbolic. It's a literal and physical. It's a literal and metaphysical representation of that union. But my understanding is that the princess is a substantial source of contention between Princess Sorcia and Prince Shimmerscale.
Okay.
Whoop whoop. Well, I don't get it. Figure it out tomorrow.
I just go, yuck.
Ooh wee.
You say that? Is that how you snore? Ooh wee.
Ooh wee.
I'm trying to get you to dream about it. I'm sitting in
And I just
snips.
get night terrors instead.
Yeah, you're just chickens.
Snakes.
Does anyone know why the princess is being fought over by her parents?
They're rumors.
Spin me a rumor, my friend.
Well,
Do go on.
Do go on.
there is a rumor that the child has not bonded with the father.
I assume that's a big deal.
There couldn't possibly be a bigger deal.
Wow.
There it is.
Does that imply, and Dinar's asleep,
Sleeps through all this.
Yep, this is all very relevant
Yeah, I
information for Dinar.
This is so on brand.
I know.
Finally,
And they all know except Dinar now.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like, boop.
So, is it possible that the child imprinted on a different father?
well,
Is that the rumor?
that is the rumor.
Scandalous.
Perhaps someone from another house.
Oh, piece of carrots.
Rutabaga.
Rutabaga.
Okay.
It's a catastrophe, for lack of a better term. It's the same as I think if you were to ask Prince Shimmerscale, and obviously I don't recommend that you engage with him in any kind of discussion. I think that he would probably prefer to have been murdered, is my guess.
We can take care of that.
We're a safe scholar.
Is that why he cheats? Is that why he
Cheater,
cheats?
dirty
Is that why he cheats?
This is an odd question to ask someone who's not a dragonborn, so don't worry if you can't answer it. But if you were looking at a child who is a dragonborn and it is showing signs of having imprinted on a parent, what does it do? What are the signs that it either has or has not formed that bond?
So there's a lot I don't know. I can only tell you what filters down from the third
I'll
ward.
take it.
There are behavioral concerns,
Such as?
bad behavior.
A bad baby dragon?
Naughty kid. Problem child behavior.
Hanging out behind the 7-Eleven, breaking cans,
Yeah.
Loitering.
littering.
Oh yeah, poaching.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Soliciting?
Yeah, poaching.
All the things that
Public
they have
urination.
signs that say you shouldn't do. It's like the fucking mattress tag.
But
Right up.
she only does it in front of her bed.
Yo, Shimmerscale, check this out.
No. If she makes it rain, mattress tags.
Yeah.
Doesn't ollie off a government building.
That why you asked me to take you to the mall? This?
Eat my shorts, you're not my real dad.
Her voice is amazing. Okay.
Well, that's very informative.
We should just cast a meaningful glance at Dinar and I go, nothing about this smells good. All right, well,
And he farts in his
In the
sleep.
morning, we are
On
gone.
cue. Nothing about this smells good.
No, but it should be like a full thing, like the whole body arches. Like,
Yeah.
No, like a person who's having like the paddles applied. Like the fart is just like it's a full body, like
Oh boy.
It's like wakes up, opened eyes, and goes, "Ah!" and then just goes right back to sleep. Like, was he awake?
No.
a dog scaring
Yeah.
itself awake. I'm in agony,
Okay.
emotionally and physically.
be strong now, now more than ever.
Well, maybe we should tuck in for the night. I know that you were interested in having some company in your bed, and I know that Walnut might not be interested, but I think you're very nice.
I go downstairs immediately. I'm like, I will see y'all in the morning. Not getting sucked into this. I know what happened to Dinar. Last time he had to be in the same room.
I was gonna
Still
say,
hasn't,
yeah.
never been the same.
And I'm still in the room, Cthulhu leaves, and you two are just in there, and I'm asleep again. This keeps happening.
No. So
It's the only thing that gets me going.
was she gonna
Has to be a
taste?
dragonborn in the room.
No, I was gonna say that. I'd say I time for me to go to sleep, and Legati's just right here, and I shut my empty sockets, but Legati's still there, like, and I'm just looking through it, just want to see how this works. I'll take my actual 4 hours in 4 hours when we switch.
Oh, what's going on, Alyssa?
She's doing that picture thing.
You're a part of the. Oh yes, please.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do the picture. I was like, oh, maybe something interesting happened that I need to know
We're
about.
all in trouble.
Okay, so we're
So
asleep.
Cthulhu is a pervert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're asleep, and I'm hanging out with Coriander, going,
Yes.
plugging her ears.
Just shh.
No, okay. If it actually does start,
You guys haven't even given him a chance to accept my proposition.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
That's true.
Let's
Good point.
work through this.
Jeez,
Okay.
How could he say no?
Yeah.
I know, right?
He laughs a little bit, but like it's very nervous.
Oh. The predators become the prey.
This is my fuck bag tonight.
No, and it's just like this time it's on Dinar.
He's very tired. Rosie actually is just doing this because she's trying to make him
Learn.
as uncomfortable as he made
Oh,
Walnut.
it's happening.
And if he accepts, great. But if not,
Oh
it's
no,
just-
he is like you don't know what force. There may be something about physical law that we don't understand. You don't know what force is allowing him to move away from you without any physical motion at all. It's like he's being carried by ants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he's like goosebumps just rippling.
Yeah.
Carrying him away.
He goes like no further.
He's like
than 2 or 3 feet.
another drink.
And Rosie goes, no, wait, come back. And then she curls up with him and goes to sleep.
Oh, that's great. Right in the crook.
Right, yep.
Okay.
The tiniest spoon.
Absolutely. So when you wake up, there is a note from Spice Caraway that says, remember, the left gate. And then it just says, S.
What's the note smell like?
Yeah. Trails
It's
off.
soaked. It's like, it's transparent.
No,
like
no,
how
no, no.
much
It's
fucking oil is-
it smells like it's like the magazines that are like just bricks of cologne samples.
Yeah.
Imagine a
GQ.
dark fish fillet sandwich. It's like the wrapper.
Yeah, that
Just like spots,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, yeah.
transparent spots in the. You're a
Yes.
gross person.
Paint a picture.
Let's go.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Left gate. You gotta feed that horse.
Do we want to rob anything?
I was gonna say let's toss
we
it
wanna
in
rob
Rosie.
him?
Just go through his house. I wake up and just start going through his stuff. I'm like, that guy was nice. I'm just opening all his bags and stuff.
Wow.
I said he was nice.
He's a robber. He took all this hooch.
Yeah. I like in the same way that a person in the morning wakes up and stretches and yawns.
Yeah.
You just go
Like,
This is mine now.
There's another note attached to the other note that says, maybe next time. S.
what does that one smell like?
Well, someone's soaked with it.
Paper.
Oh,
How creamy is
dry.
that note?
yeah, you
Oh,
did.
Here, Alyssa. Creamy note paper.
Oh, that's a good.
I think it was for Christmas.
With a question mark.
Creamy note paper. Question mark?
Paper question.
We'll think about
workshop
it.
this one.
That's a gift you can take home to mom. Good stocking stuff for everybody.
Yeah. So, no. The first thing it's like, Mom, heard you like creamy things, and then it's just
Ew.
like,
Oh, God.
you know what I mean?
Oh, I even got, wow, it finally got in.
Very.
Mom, I was going through your stuff and
I noticed
Okay.
a theme.
Save it for never. Let's
Save it for
continue.
never. Let's go.
save it for never talk.
We got to feed the horse.
Gotta feed that horse.
Yeah, feed that horse. So where are we going? Right gate?
I don't trust it.
I
There's
got my
a-
8.
There's a long conversation.
this right gate.
I think the left gate's the way to go.
I really like this right one though.
Are you gonna baconate us on this? Is that what you want to do?
You can baconate.
Look,
fine.
look, Dinar.
Yes.
We all notice that you're a little bit on edge, a little nervous about the proceedings, but think of Eggy. Think of getting her out of this place that's got a person like Spice Caraway living in it, and that's not even at the top level. The bottom level is probably lousy with that guy. It's full of that guy everywhere. Do you really want her to grow up in a place like this?
Wait, are we?
Are you advocating kidnapping?
Yeah, are we here to kidnap someone?
No.
I'm here out of spite now for
I
that
think
guy.
Chris has a different plan. That's what I think.
Are you gonna
No.
kidnap?
We'll give her 2 gold for the trouble. I was worried that guy was going to bring up inflation as the issue. But
We'll talk about this when we're standing in front of the princess.
Right.
we'll work it out in
We'll
front of her.
talk about this right in front of her. Then we can decide if we want to kidnap any kids.
You're right. She should
I
get a
told the
vote.
guy I wasn't a kidnapper. You vouched for me. Now I gotta.
I don't know him.
That's true.
That was yesterday.
That was
Let's
yesterday.
my
Another day, another
all my
kidnapping.
vouches reset along with my spells.
So you feed the horse.
I feed Coriander. Give her a little extra
Little
coin
goose.
for
Yeah, for the road.
Little something for the
slog.
effort.
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. Are you okay?
I was going to suggest that this time, Rosie, I know that you are typically the driver, but did we want to maybe put someone that looks the part up front and the rest of us
I guess.
hide
Do you know-
under a blanket?
Do you
in the
know how to
back?
drive this thing?
No. I need a quick walkthrough.
Quick tutorial. Basically, Coriander does it all herself. She needs 3 kisses.
You gotta read Goodnight Moon. I have to like ride when your head has to be in the remote the whole time. Just like
You can do that. I can do disguise self again, but this time you can feed me Draconic.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'll do
That's
as
a
best as
way
I
better
can.
Oh,
arrangement.
through the mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
I'll
then
be
I
in the
just
nightmare window
regurgitate it. Yeah.
with my little face.
We'll do it like
The dream hole.
it's like a Cyrano de Bergerac, except that I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's literally just you replying through me.
Yep.
Because I'm just saying the syllables.
Oh, but you're like saying the second or third syllable of a word. Or, she said the second or third syllable while you're at the first. You're trying to do it just in real time.
Yeah. It's
So you
like
sound a little
bursts.
drunk?
Yeah. It doesn't sound natural. Yeah.
That's fine.
It's all right.
I promise that you are not the only drunk carriageman in
Yeah.
Scala. That's just what I think.
So are you driving and he's passenger, or are you driving?
Oh, I mean, what makes more sense?
I'll drive, I guess. I don't
Okay.
know.
When
I can speak Draconic and I look like a dragon. I know a dragonborn.
Plus,
okay,
I
okay.
feel like a Gennari driver with a Scalan
yeah, we can play
passenger
into that.
makes
Okay.
more sense.
Okay, let's play it that way.
We can try to hide you from me.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Left gate. Left gate.
I veer right. I plow through the right gate. Coriander, go.
This is metagaming.
Dude, you've heard about
was
this.
asleep, I don't know,
You're
I
going to
better.
get this. You're going to get it on the
gonna get
YouTube
it.
comments.
Oh, no.
All right.
Meta gaming.
So we roll up to the left gate.
Yeah, you roll up to the left
The whole
gate.
time I'm just cursing at Coriander.
I
Goddamn
assume
horse.
a shape as much like shimmer scale as I can approximate.
Oh boy.
You
Not-
went too
but-
far.
but-
Too far.
but I'm, but I changed details. Like there's no rings.
Yeah. Cool scar.
So like shimmer
Yeah.
scale?
One shimmery scale.
You wait till we're in front of the guards to do it. Just like,
Something like this.
yeah. What do you guys think? Would this trick you?
And I try to take on a bored affect, but also impatient.
Yeah,
Should they
exactly.
look back here and see what's going on?
Exactly. So you roll up. There's a couple carts in front. They're allowed to move through after an inspection and some glowering from the guards at the gate. Guard motions your cart forward.
I tuck me and Rosie under one of the carriage seats, and we drape the skin of velvet over us, so it just looks like a velvet bench.
Nice.
And then I'm like in there with Rosie, and I go, we might die today, Grandmother. today might not go well for us.
If not today, then tomorrow.
What is your
I assume
business?
we're all in
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
team chat.
Yeah, speak.
All right, yeah. So
I'm translating.
What is your business in the third ward?
Is he addressing me or the driver? Or is he addressing me?
He is addressing the
I sneak up the document to you.
Scalan.
Oh, yeah.
He looks.
it's like I'll speak for my lord.
You won't.
Blah.
You gotta translate the other way too.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
If you want.
No, I figured you could.
Here,
just-
actually, you
let's
know
just-
what?
let's
No.
just find it.
I want you guys to do it exactly how it would be done.
Yeah.
So I want you to start saying it, and I want you to go.
Excellent.
Enjoy this
in this
audio
conversation.
experience.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is wonderful.
Okay?
I just gotta take a drink. It's like, I'm not ready.
Yeah. Get a sip. Get a sip. What is your business in the third ward?
We have no time
have no
for
time
you
for
to
you to
stop us. We're
stop
on
us.
princess business.
We're on princess business. Or I could
You
say it in a
have proof of this, I assume.
Yeah, Walnut handed you the doc.
Yeah, Walnut handed me the doc.
Nope.
Handed you the doc. 'cause I wanted it.
Don't translate that.
He looks. He takes it roughly. He looks at the seal. You're like, down underneath.
Floorboards sound like they're creaking.
He takes a small, there's a small cut gem on a chain, and he raises it up to the, what looks to be the symbol at the bottom that it's stamped with.
I'm so bored. He's looking at the symbol with some kind of gem.
Okay.
Is he touching it?
He's all over it. Yeah.
Is he crinkling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get those
All right, I've got more stuff.
creases in.
He's holding it.
Listen,
He ripped it a little.
do you doubt the
Do you
veracity
doubt
of
the
my
veracity
document?
Of my document?
He says, I would like very much to. You understand that we have Skolin drivers who could drive your cart.
I have yet to find a
And he
scholar
rolls it up.
driver
Have yet to find a Skolin driver
who drives as well as this garbage.
well as this garbage.
Like garbage.
He hands it up.
You just gave
Add-
it back to me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Is everything in order?
Is everything in order?
It seems to be. He says, the princess's man's in this season is just east of Virtue's Forge.
I don't know what he's saying, so I'm just acting like I'm.
Okay.
You can hear it from underneath velvet.
Okay. Okay. So make a scoffing noise, like I didn't.
Well, like I didn't know.
They part ways. The gate is opened wide enough to
Characteristic
accommodate.
sweat is coming out of on the dragonborn. Just dab.
It's regular sweat,
Yeah.
but it is emerging. So you enter into the third ward, and so this is not like again. So we're increasing towards some kind of platonic ideal.
Right.
Right? So basically, bustle and chaos at the bottom, refined to a certain extent in the second ward. The third ward is no longer is no longer a grid at all. This is curves of stone. These are like rounded buildings. Everything up here seems to be, it's like moving to it from a different base, like mathematically. So you haven't been here,
Okay.
but you have assessed the first and second wards, and you think that you might have a sense of how to get your bearings here
Great.
with the use of that information.
Okay.
I would love to see a history
History?
check from you.
Also, I was busy translating. Where is it? It's just east of.
Just east of Virtue's Forge.
Virtue's Forge. Thank you. Okay, a history check is on its way, and I'll take advantage of
Oh man,
that.
they're paying you today.
I know. Thank you, Shadow Council. That's a 22. Not mad at that. That's not 22.
As you, with confidence, you are peeking out from the dream hole. Nightmare hole?
Yeah.
What is it?
When I'm there.
Aperture?
Depends, yeah.
It's Rosie, it's a dream.
It depends, exactly. So you are basically just whispering up through that to Dinar and Cathris, and it's just one step beyond it, but you think that you can get your bearings in this place. You need to look through so that you can see the different signs that they have posted.
Okay.
But you have a sense, even in this bizarre, you've never seen a city laid out like this, but you can get a sense of how it should be as this is elevated, and it makes you curious about what happens higher up. You can hear a scrabbling and scratching in your Documenter's bag.
Open the bag up. I look inside. What do I see?
You lift up the sheet, the leather cover, and you can see at the top it says care of the Secretarian for Rosie B. Stinger, a cartographer level 2, and then you see a series of glyphs that are written out in fixed paragraphs. And it might be something that you have to look at later.
Oh, but the glyphs, they're for Rosie though.
Yeah, they seem to be.
Oh, okay. So I immediately go, grandmother, I have a letter for you in my bag.
I am in the midst of giving directions, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So you're hearing this from behind you, and you're
Okay.
like left.
Oh yeah, you're giving directions, and one goes, "It's from head office. You really should read it. It's really important."
I will get to it, dear. I promise. Could you read it to me? And I'm shouting like, okay, turn left.
Okay,
Here.
and so
Here.
I say, it has something to do with cartographer level 2.
Ooh. Oh, finally.
Just stops
I've been
giving directions.
mapping the hell out of. Oh, sorry. Make a soft right, not a hard right. soft right through. Yes, like that.
And then one that goes, and there's something even I can't read.
Even I can't read. Okay,
She can only read in one language, and it's not even her native tongue.
Yeah.
this one. Rosie takes it without looking at it, and she's looking ahead, and she gives a direction, and when she has a break, she like glances at it,
Yeah.
and then
so
double takes.
for you, it reads perfectly well.
Okay.
It basically describes a ritual. This is like, imagine if you're like driving and like trying to text, right?
Sure. Oh,
So
yeah,
you're
yeah.
glancing over,
Right.
and it's describing a ritual wherein if you are able to tell the story of travel, you can move the cart from one place to another.
What?
What?
Like teleport via story?
It takes a long time.
Okay.
It takes 45 minutes to do, but you can move the cart, but you have to have been to the place.
So you're telling me these stories that she's been telling Coriander this whole time is now the mechanism by which we tell
That's
them.
awesome.
Quick travel unlocked, bitch.
That's
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
Oh my god. It did have to do with the card.
It did.
Ding 10.
Cartographer. Wow.
Ding 10. Now,
Dang.
but you have to have been to the place.
Okay,
Grats.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
That's fine.
I say
She's been
grats.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
GG.
grats.
Thanks.
Grats.
I go
GG.
like I request one.
Yeah. And so she is granting you expert passage through this place, and it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's all round. Like everything here is sculpted.
And I'm just criticizing.
Oh, no,
This
it's
is a
it's
garbage
no
layout
good.
in a stupid town.
Oh yeah, it's no good. But I mean, it seems like it's designed. If you had to guess, it's designed to confound assault. It's basically
Hedge
art.
maze.
It's basically art that is designed to confound assault. If you weren't able to figure it out, it would just be a maze.
Yeah.
But no one here seems confused by it. They know exactly what this basis is that you were able to discern.
Every once in a while, I send a message through the group call to Cthulhu, just things like "out of my way," but not directed to anyone. Just so no one looks at us.
I
Like
love
if he's too quiet, I'm worried that people will look at us. So he's just being randomly rude.
Exactly. So so
That's back.
So-
Don't tell my wife.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
My wife.
So as you're moving through this area, you suspect that from the left gate you are at about the center of this layer of the city.
Okay.
And you can see that you enter into sort of like this city's version of a town square. So there is a central fountain that two statues are shaking hands over
Statues of
What?
of Dragonborn.
Okay.
And the housing around here is the same. It's all in these sort of round wedges and semicircles, but here it's almost set up like a ziggurat, where there are stairs that go up and around, so that they go up to the different levels and layers of the buildings.
Okay.
And there's people milling about in that central space.
Does this look like something that would be called Virtue's Forge?
You can see a sign
Okay,
that says Virtue's Forge.
excellent. Okay, so we need to angle east in order to find the princess's house. So
Okay.
I look east.
Yeah. So you're able to pull around this this circular structure, and as you communicate the cart through this, you can see what's.
I'm just enjoying myself.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No. I want you to.
Stop.
I want you to very much. It's
Chill
just,
out.
It's just that. I don't know. It felt good. So, you as you're coming around this curvature, you can see a home much larger. It is a home combined with grounds, and a kind of half wall around it.
Nice. Okay.
So it definitely stands out.
Okay. And is there any sign to indicate that this is Princess Sorceress?
There's no specific signage,
Okay.
but it is distinct, and you do see a symbol that looks like the symbol from
The document?
Yeah, exactly. So it's not like a name. It doesn't say
Got it.
Princess House, but you can see a piece of iconography that.
You want to match that up? Make sure it's the same?
Okay, and I go, oh, it's the same.
Nice.
I can tell from even even a greater distance than this.
It's amazing.
Maybe twice this much.
And she goes, thank you, Grandma.
Okay, so let's all pile out. Let's go knock on the door.
Oh yeah, I just saunter right on up, and then Walnut goes to go bang on the door, and then she waits a second, and she looks at Dinar, and she goes, after you. But she's
Group leader.
She's holding the gold.
Baconator. I mean, there's no like guards or anything. We just walk right to her
I think
door.
we made it past the Dingo guards.
Made it
Okay.
past a lot of guards.
All right. Yeah. Just knock.
Yep.
Bang, bang, bang.
So you reach up and knock, and the door is moved aside, and you see a platinum-skinned dragonborn, very strong ridges on the snout, on that snout zone. You heard,
Snows.
Yeah.
Snow zone.
and but robes like ascetic robes, and a silver chain that goes around with a medallion of Bahamut.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm holding up the document and jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here to see the princess.
So he looks over at your jumping documenter and says, "Your pet. Manage it."
I can't hear it. I don't understand what it says. I go, official business.
Yeah. Well, I just take it. I go, we're here to see the princess.
Of course you are.
I give it back.
You can't, and I'm smoothing it out for the rest of the encounter.
I just
No! Oh my god!
So he moves in, and this individual basically stands by the door and then waits and watches for everyone else to file in.
we do it.
okay. Yeah.
There are three more. There are three more dressed men and women dressed exactly like him inside this corridor. So there's something about this. This is not. You don't have a cast like this in Jannar,
Yeah.
so it's not 100% clear. All you know is that they move with they move in a very calculated way.
Creepy.
Very culty.
Yeah, so they they lead you through, and then the interior structure of this building as well is sophisticated and complex, and you are deposited in a sort of open air courtyard with a larger wall that protects it from the outside. So you know that you didn't see guards out front, but you suspect that at the slightest sign of hostility, you know that you are being assessed. Like every square centimeter of you is being assessed at all times by these handlers.
Yeah.
So out in this courtyard, you can see Princess Sorsha. And she has this is something that you do know about. This is not an ascetics robe,
Okay.
but Dragonborn princesses are known to wear their children into battle. And so the type of robe that she has and the type of armor that she has is designed to carry a child in the front. No, it's loose. There's a lot of room there.
But very cool.
So it's like a battle Bjorn?
No, it's
Yes, it is a battle Bjorn
Okay.
from Gearbox. Battle Bjorn is supporting the stream today. It's free to play now, so go get that. A lot of characters to play as, and it's like a MOBA, but it's like not a MOBA. So
Anyway, tabletop.
anyway, we'll get back to that. And there is no child in it.
Okay.
And she turns to face you, and she has like a curse on her lips until she realizes who is here.
Yeah. Well, so like this.
She says, finally. Her handmaidens
Yeah.
have like loose shifts, but they have a very tasteful form of armor that is all shaped dragon scales. So there's almost nothing there. There's almost no weight of any kind, but you know that no sword could find purchase in this.
So, I mean, since the bar fight, Dinar has been trying to put on a braver face, but then once he got to this, he starts doing the dog pant again. So he's like trying to hold it together, and then the second he sees her, he just goes, "Wait!" Like voice cracks, like, "We got your letter." But like keeps looking at the ground.
She
like,
holds out her hand.
just aimlessly grabbing for it, just not looking, just.
My coin.
Just aimlessly am grabbing towards Walnut every time.
I grab it
just
from
like,
Cthulhu and then put it up, like,
Just like-
into the hand like that.
Amy, I could not be more pleased. Like, that sucks so bad.
That's real bad.
It's just like, all right, it's just, the coin is deposited. She grabs it, hands it to one of her handmaidens.
saying, well,
It
this
goes
was-
away.
This was great.
Can I get a perception check?
Yeah. Just from me? Mm-hmm. Just from 18.
Absolutely. As you entered, one of the handmaidens, you saw her make a gesture that you couldn't parse, but you saw this gesture travel from handmaiden to robed figure, and then one of those robed figures left.
Okay. So like thieves' cant or anything?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay.
You just caught it. You don't know what it means,
Okay.
but you know that they passed a message throughout their entire
Okay.
structure. She says, I need your help. It is anguish. It is fire in my mouth to ask this.
You could have just mailed us for help instead of this passive-aggressive letter you sent. They had never said thank you for rescuing the princess, by the way.
She says, I will have you know. And then as she does that, she looks over and she says, no. And as she looks over, a little shape emerges from a hedge and rushes over to a small dais upon which rests a hourglass. And then you see a shiny little hand reach up over the top. And then she says, no, Krenar, no. And just grabs it and then throws it off. And then just disappears back into the hedge. She just spits. And then she goes over and picks up the pieces and casts a mending spell on it and puts it back up and looks at you and says, I can only fix it one more time today. One more
Spell
time.
slots are weird.
Yeah.
One more time.
I need a long rest.
She tries to make a kind of conversation with you now that she has to be with you.
Yeah.
She says, "How have you found Scala?"
It is lovely. What a
Nice.
what a great home you have.
Thank you.
Just staring at my feet like, well, this has been fun. I'm glad we got to catch up.
So a little shadow scurries over toward one of the robed figures, who grabs the child roughly and lifts them up. This thing is naked as a jaybird. It's just like this shiny little doll that is just brilliant, gleaming scales. Just running around, picks the child up roughly, and the child immediately, instinctually, puts a hand out in front of the robed figure, and a flash of light is emitted, and then Krenar is dropped in midair. It's no problem. Lands backwards on the hands, falls down, and then scurries over to your leg.
Aw. Say, cute kid.
It looks up at you and babbles something that you think is angry,
Yeah.
but you don't know what it is. It's not a language. It's not draconic.
Yeah, it's just baby babble.
It's just babble. But
Yeah.
the child doesn't seem to know that it's babble. It seems to think it's doing what everybody else is always doing.
Yeah. I make a move to pick her up. Does anyone stop me?
There is.
Do they all freak out?
There's a start. Yes.
Yeah.
There is a start, and Sorsha holds up her hand, and you're able to pick up the child
Yeah.
and do what?
I mean, I guess I would infer that this is Eggy grown now, right? I asked the princess, like, this little Eggy,
Krenar.
did she pick her name? Did you pick your own names?
She says it's a family name.
Sounds a lot like my name.
She scowls.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I would start cradling her. Like, oh, it's good to see her again.
You feel the little paws sort of reach around the back, and she undoes the strap that holds toothbrush
Yeah.
on the back, and then scurries over your back, and then down onto the ground, and then is trying to drag the sword into the bush.
Like a ferret.
It is like a ferret, yeah. And she loves bushes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
for
the
daddy.
same.
Yeah.
Same bushes and
It's
doors.
like a little ferret, she's a little thief.
Yeah. And let her drag it. It's funny. Yeah.
It's good. I mean, it starts out fast,
Yeah.
and then it gets a little bit harder.
It's like 3 times the size
Oh,
of her. and she's just,
exactly.
like, pouring it. Yeah.
But she wants to do it.
Yeah.
God damn it! She's gonna pull this sword into this bush.
Gotta empower him.
No, you know what I mean? Exactly. And you swear that you see the princess smile briefly until she catches you catching her smiling, and then she retreats into her sort of like draconic statue mode.
Yeah.
Draconier.
It's Draconier West. Are you pleased?
Yeah, no. So I guess I would we would soften up our dialogue.
It's possible.
What can we do to help?
Yeah. So yeah, she says she needs the person that she has imprinted on. It will be complicated, but she needs to spend time with the person that she recognizes.
Who's that? I look at Cathris.
She looks at you.
Oh,
You're an idiot.
it's like, wait a minute. It just doesn't get it.
She's just shaking her head at you.
She says, you know as well as I do, she can't grow properly. She needs that safety.
You want us to take the princess?
We need to arrange a mode, socially acceptable mode, and at this, the child emerges from another hedge and runs out and then starts climbing halfway up your tail. And it is at that time that you hear Armor shaking in the hallway outside.
Oh no.
And it is at that moment that Prince Shimmerscale and his retinue enter the open air of the court. That is our game.
No!
That is our game for today. I didn't invent time. You know?
Yes, you did.
Time is the enemy.
Yes, you did.
The time is the enemy.
It is the enemy.
Chris knew. He knew the whole time. Precious Shadow Council, may our labors please you. We are going to go and take full advantage of the facilities. Drain completely. After which, we will come back and we'll do some table talk. What do you think? Sound good?
No.
All right. Don't go anywhere. Come back.